You would have never known that it was a picture of, oh no, your dead parents! Did you see it coming, Xander? Did you?
Fuck, it is!
Bruce magically
He
appears.
just has dead
Someone
parent
is
shit
going
all around
after
the
my
house.
family.
So he has to go into flashbacks
Obviously, essentially will
constantly.
identify themselves.
Because this can't be like the first
No
time
idea.
that happened.
I mean,
Like
no one's
that
even
has
done
to
their due
happen
diligence in
all
this
the
yet.
time
press saw
during
the
the
photos.
day. I know what this
Your
video is
side is what
called.
matters, not wild speculation.
Turn it off.
Mother's Day?
But Bruce,
Until I know
sorry.
what's really
I'm
going
so
on,
sorry,
I am
Nico.
not speaking to the press again.
What did he just...
you're gonna beat this.
This is
Hold
not
on,
what I want to do.
What the fuck are the charts to the right?
I don't know.
What information
People
could that
are really
possibly...
talking about the bet this week.
For sale.
It's sure to say how dead are his parents. How dead are parents?
Out.
How dead are parents?
Came straight
Parents
from a
still
crime
dead.
scene. Haven't been home yet.
That's one of the charts on the back
City's a
here.
crime scene. You're just walking through it. What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick
You're
to
gonna
Jim.
crack up on camera.
on the Dragon News Network. Is your cat waiting to eat you? And someone's hand is up my butt. I'm Xander the Blue, and this is DNN. Hello, and welcome to the fake news. We had another Super Bowl Sunday, or as New Orleans called it, Sunday. Everyone's favorite patriotic concussion fest ended with the New England Patriots beating the new St. Louis Rams in what was described as the world's longest commercial for Ambien. This gives Tom Brady his 6th Super Bowl ring, which gives him the power to snap his fingers, taking half the particles out of all the footballs in the universe. There was also a halftime show. The State of the Union finally happened, clocking in at 7 minutes less than the longest ever given by former President Bill Clinton. This would be the second Clinton record Donald had broken, the first being the amount of sucking going on in the White House. The most notable thing about this speech was Nancy Pelosi's clap, which rated 4.3 David Spades on the Sarcastometer. President Trump also recently attributed his radioactive orange glow to his good genes. In fact, 23andMe has traced back his lineage to the homeland of Gritty, America's favorite cross-checking coke addict. President Trump has also been trying to sell his wall again. For a rebuttal, here's a kaiju.
Less than an hour.
Meanwhile, in the 2020 election race, Howard Schultz, the ex-CEO of Bean Juice Mermaid Company, took issue with being referred to as a billionaire, or as he called it, the B word. He'd prefer his wealth be referred to as grande, as so no one can remember what size it actually is. Howard said that the spirit of Seattle informs his deliberation for an independent presidential run, which makes sense as it will rain on everyone's parade. Millennial alert. According to my racist uncle on Facebook, millennials have killed Ruby Tuesdays, napkins, and Ruby Monday, which is just a salad bar entirely made of napkins. Millennials have a... Oh, hold on, I said it 3 times. And finally, Sprint got into a lot of trouble this week when a message from a seal to his penguin lover went out to all of Chicago. The message described in vivid detail how the penguin was looking forward to being devoured by the seal. Chicago is looking forward to giving this polar vortex the cold shoulder. And that's all for today. If you like this, check us out on Dragon Show. Hello everyone, welcome to, what is this, Sunday Brunch?
Yeah, Sunday Brunch.
I am Xanni with a new haircut of sorts. This is Chris the Comedy Bunny. She is back.
Hi.
She is here.
Because
yeah.
He's not here.
Yeah.
That's his catchphrase. Rawr.
Yeah, that stuff. I'm going to put a chat up so I don't have to look at myself the whole time. At least I can look at you. And then we can... Oh, yeah. Thanks. Let's get this shit out of the way first. First of all, Comedy Bun is awesome. And what's your YouTube again? It's
at Comedy Bun.
YouTube at Comedy Bun. Okay,
Comedy
so
Bun
like
and
that.
You'll find it. Yep.
Except YouTube.
Yep.
And that's where you can find Grind Cove and all their.
You can find Grind Cove, my cartoon.
Yeah, all our awesome
and
stuff.
Other weird shit. Yeah, other weird shit I make. But yeah, Comedy Bun. Look up Comedy Bun. You'll find me.
Yeah. And so again, so much thank you to our patrons. Let's go down the line. Let's go down the line. Mama T, Nikolai, Petrov Neutrino, White Shadow Hair, Date Wolfrar, Dr. Lark, Steady Weatherfox, Erner, Pupsons, Rabane, Regda, Status the Ferret, Arantus Volfus, Beaton, Buddy Good Boy, Deadly Kitten, Cooksum Affidita, Hawkfeather, Maggie Holt, New Dark Cloud, Pandas, Rictar, Sasha White Fur, Seal, Shukin Flash, Silver Automons, Skylar Ringtail, Lux Verta, Celeste, Flatfax, Jonathan Ravetti, McCall, 4, QM, Sully, Takel, Tom F., Viju, and Willie. Thank you all so much. Also, Codemaster, Ziggy, Headfox and Fluff, Nisbet, Tezcat, Magic Jack, Dragger, Sligar Drake, Benny, Cotty Wolfwitch, Brick Buckingham, Sudier, and Grey Foxen. Thank you all so much. Then again, there's our patron levels. Those are our striker posers at $40 levels. Do that. Question Maxers get their stuff on this on the stream. We also have for this stream, we pick people out for Jesus Christ shout outs.
You get to be Jesus.
Jesus. If we hit that 1,000, we will hit monthly premium casts like Cooking with Alkali and Zan Rants and stuff like that. Weekly schedule will be back for Monday. Alkali will be back on Wednesday for sure. So, and then Billiards on Thursday. So, is what's going on. And I always go back to the countdown. I can never just go back to the fucking thing.
I believe in you one day.
One day. One day.
Well, now it's part of your brand, your catchphrase.
Aw, thank you.
That's me. That's me going to the countdown.
Oh, Mel, I'm really glad I could do that for you, honestly. Cooking with Xanni would be a disaster and really short, and end up with a house on fire.
It would just be a fire report.
Yeah. It's like, how's the house? Still up. I did macaroni and cheese the other day, and I was like super proud of myself because it's been forever since I made that shit.
You did it all by yourself.
All by myself. Literally, I'm like, holy shit, I did it. It's pretty sad.
I'm apparently this 5-year-old.
That's how. I don't know. That's how broken of an artist I am. If I'm gonna make something, I want it to last. Like, I spend like effort. I don't want to just eat it.
Oh my god! So your main beef with cooking is that the impermanence of it.
Yeah.
Because it turns to poop.
It is. That is my main beef with it.
I mean, that's fair. I can appreciate that like sentiment. I think I don't like cooking, but at the very least, I don't care if I'm good at cooking because of because of the fact that it all turns to poop anyways. So I'm like, if it tasted bad, it's gonna be poop. If it tasted good, it's gonna be poop. I don't care either way, you know?
Oh my god. God damn it.
Like that, yeah. Like that's where that like I said, but I'm still not very good at cooking. I can make like 4 dishes, and they're all basically variations of baby food.
Well, like I do, like you do. Like I do the microwave gourmet. Like the lonely chef's microwave gourmet, or like I'm gonna take this stuff and combine with this stuff. It's kind of like that, but not really.
Exactly.
You get it.
Yeah. So no, I mean, like I said, one of my go-to foods is food paste. It's
Food paste.
It's just a bunch of shit in boiling water, and then you add potato flakes, and then
Jesus
you have food
Christ.
paste.
Food paste.
Food paste.
You gotta have you on for cooking with Alkali, just so Alkali can just look horrified the entire time.
Oh, I could teach Alkali how to make food paste.
Yeah.
And he could be very sad the whole time.
Please. Hey, speaking of food paste, let's talk about Chick-fil-A.
They do like their food. Well, yeah, they do like their food paste. Yeah.
They do like their food. It's back, baby. The discourse is back. Whether or not it's cool or not to eat a Chick-fil-A, I think it's not very cool to eat a Chick-fil-A because they do or have and still contribute to shitty charities that kill queers.
Yeah.
Or used to. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Maggie. So much. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it's a case of no matter what, you're not, like I said, you're either contributing to some kind of horrid event in the world by eating at any place that is a fast food joint. But Chick-fil-A is more applicable to my personal death by the hands of shitty people. Yeah. So I'm not gonna walk forward that way.
Yeah. It's like I know we should stop looking at to people for like personal responsibility things and like look at more systematic changes. But god damn it, like when you see a bunch of, like where does the line end, you know? Like I guess
Well, and again, it does no one any good to walk up to like a line of people and go, "You can't eat at Chick-fil-A," because no one's gonna be happy there. But like, you can live by example and like affect your friends in the immediate area of like
totally.
Hey, you want to get if you're with your friends, they're like, "Hey, let's go Chick-fil-A." You can be like, "Nah, I'm good." If you really want to go there, I guess. If that's the hill you want to die on, go for it. But I think we should go here instead. You know?
Yeah, totally.
And then like I said, it's about not because like I said, when someone's in line at Chick-fil-A, you're not like all you're gonna do is like weirdly piss them off by dumping on it. Because like I said, no one wants to have their choice. Like we don't want our choices, especially as we're making them, to be like wrong, like
Sure.
Emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes it's good to like step in and do that, you know, in certain contextual cases, like say murder is happening and you're like, oh no, you should stop doing that right now. I'm gonna stop. If you're in the middle of the line for murder,
I remember this from school. Murder is bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at you while you're in line to murder. Like, but you know, in the context of like something that isn't as immediate a threat as like an immediate threat to the surrounding area, it gets you have a little more time to be nuanced with it.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, this one's independently owned, blah, blah, blah. And like, there's so much. That's a thing.
It's like, cool, you can justify it all you want. It's fine.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna, like I said, fucking do you, I guess. But again, it's just generic fucking fast food. You can get it 1,000 different places.
Yeah, totally. And that's the thing. It was like in a food court with a bunch of other options. That was the thing. It wasn't like a food desert, you know. But then, like, I've been on that end too, where like I found out like Coca-Cola killed people, like started wars. Like, whoa, like it's the end of the Billy Joel song. It was right in there the whole time. I had no idea.
Well, yeah,
like,
again,
it said Cola Wars. I can't take it anymore, and he like flips the table. It's like that's pretty bad. So.
Yeah. Again, there are. Like I said, there is a context for it, and and again, it doesn't. You're not. Again, even the most like indie thing you're dealing with, if it's in America, likely the product that they're selling online is made by blood orphans in Indonesia.
Right.
Like, so like it's just this case of like, what are you gonna do? It is, and again, the what are you gonna do has been co-opted by shitty people to like not help people, but again, it's contextual with you as an individual because you aren't a society by yourself. So the only thing you truly have control over is your own actions, and you can try to help other people move in that direction, but I mean. Or if you want to, you could just fucking fist fight any person trying to enter a Chick-fil-A. Like there's, like if that's how you want to do it, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Cool.
You're like, if you want the chicken sandwich, kick me in the balls right now, and they probably would. And like, aha, I don't have any balls, and at least I could do that. But
haha, I don't have any, bitch. But like, yeah, like I said, that's absolutely an option, and you know, whatever. Viable, but again, short-lived because you're burning that candle at both ends by like actively. I'm not gonna.
You know, there's almost so much time in the day. you gotta put money on you gotta put food on the table and blah blah blah, and we just kind of trust that if it's out there in capitalism, it must be okay. You know, that's like kind of what we grew up with. And
again, there's the other. That's the part of nihilism that's about survivability, or the part of nihilism that is bred because of survivability, not miscaring, which is you assume if it's in capitalism, it's not okay. Yeah. You're like, I don't know, that probably isn't like a good thing, so I'm just gonna assume it's not a good thing and feel guilty for doing it.
Yeah.
But again, it's this. It's similar to news consumption, because again, we're not designed mentally or physically as human beings to take in so much information on such a macro scale that is the internet. Shout out to my macro fetishists.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout up to my macro.
Shout out. Yeah. Shout up to my macro fetishists.
How you doing? How's the weather up there?
Whoa!
Whoa!
You gonna step on me? Bet you are.
Shout up.
But shout up. But like, That's just it. Like I said, we're not designed to take information in at that concept. So you have to kind of have like one or two thing, like keeping up and understanding the world you exist in and not hiding your head in a hole is important. But actively like knowing a shit ton about like 2 or 3 things that you actively give a fuck about is like the way to go. Because then you are a truly informed individual. You have the time and the energy to put into researching it, understanding it, and caring about it. And in fact, like being able to perpetuate a conversation about it.
Right.
But like I said, if you're constantly reacting exclusively to every little interaction or whatever, and don't have any and don't research it and don't anything, you become a bit of an alarmist or a reactionary person. And yeah, it's like that's not technically doing anyone any favors either.
Yeah. And then like who has the time to like do more than read an article? You know, like sometimes like, that's all the time you have. It's like, oh shit, apparently juicy fruit caused a war in Zimbabwe. Or something.
Yeah. But like again,
what?
it's the idea of like if you give a shit about that, like take the time and be like, let me know the I want to look up the details and find all the misinformation about juicy fruit and their war in Zimbabwe.
They don't have a war in Zimbabwe, by the way. They're gonna get flagged for misinformation or something.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, that's kind of
news.
So that like I said, that's kind of where I fall in the whole idea. Like I said,
Mel, you're so
Chick-fil-A
right. People just read titles and stuff. You're right.
Yeah, like I haven't ate at Chick-fil-A in years. I wasn't like a big proprietary of their food before anything.
Yeah.
So like truly I'm not helping I'm not under the illusion that I'm helping or that I'm like whatever. Oh, and they're particularly like I said, they're more directly affecting whether or not like my friend might die. Like,
what? I guess that's the thing. Like I've had it once and it was like, oh, this isn't great at all. Like before I knew about the crazy stuff.
I mean, it tasted like fast food chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's there. It's an option. But yeah, I'm just like whatever. But again, it has nothing. I'm under no illusion that like I'm doing a grand gesture. It's sort of like Overwatch.
Overwatch?
Well, I mean, before Blizzard got completely outed as just like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Hellzone. But when Overwatch first dropped, I actively refused to play it because it didn't have a single player mode, and I didn't like how they were doing, and I didn't like that you could. So there's a lot of like little things that I didn't agree with from like because they weren't respecting the narrative, which is such a strong aspect of the like one of the most appealing aspects of the world.
Yeah.
So I actively never bought it but I was under no illusion that I was stopping Overwatch 1 from being made, you know?
I love that. I mean, I respect that hill. Like, if you fuckers don't have a single player mode, go fuck yourself. Like, no.
Well, again, it all came. It's a similar thing with like a lot of multiplayer games. I don't like multiplayer games that have narrative, but it's the illusion of narrative, and that illusion of narrative is there to draw you in because as human beings, we like having a relationship with things. But then those things don't matter because gameplay has to get in the way of that.
It's weird, isn't it? It's like
because it has to be a dick measuring contest of sports rather than being like an expression of artistic integrity in the form of a game, which again, I'm kind of in the minority in that like camp, but it's okay.
No,
I know
feel
I
you.
am.
I mean, I kind of got thrown in that world with fighting games. You know, at least Street Fighter had the respect not to give a shit about their characters, like as far as their backgrounds and stuff. I mean, they had storylines and stuff, but it was so half-assed. I don't know, like. And then I got into King of Fighters, where I don't know, but you're right. It does create a personability and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Maggie, to answer your question, Warframe, again, started out pretty well. And I do actually really like I do like the concepts of Warframe. Again, I feel like it should have just been I would have just rather have paid like a full price for a game and then played it as like an experience. But I understand that a living narrative does allow for a more long form storytelling. It allows you to do more things. It allows for a lot of these aspects. The only thing that sucks about Warframe is they're actively they actively crush people as far as like you got to pay for real monies, because they're like, oh, if you could do it for free, but it's gonna be like 20 hours, and you're like, oh fucking A, okay,
right? You have to do the math, say like how much is my life worth? Is this fun enough? All that shit.
Yeah, because like I said, they don't have the material. That's the other thing. Their materials aren't locked behind any paywall. You can go farm the materials all day. It's the waiting to craft them is the behind the paywall, which is slightly in the world of free to play models, slightly worse in my opinion.
Yeah,
but again, the free to play model is a little cursed.
The whole model with MMOs coming up, it really opened up a Pandora's box of human psychology. And just like why Blizzard is predatory, and I mean there's so much wrong with Activision Blizzard. A lot of them, well, how they treat their workers, and just you can look up a bunch of articles. We're not going to go on about that, but it's like one of those things. Where are the foxes, Chris? Gray really wants to know. Apparently they're not at the Chick-fil-A.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Probably they're in the hen house. Isn't that the saying?
Oh,
the foxes are in the hen house.
Yeah.
Eating eggs and shit.
Yeah, and Alkali is at BLFC right now.
I've never seen a fox eat an egg. I was talking to my roommate about this, and he brought it up, and it's like, do they like? Because you see someone give a fox an egg, and then they like take it off and fucking eat it in secret, right? And it's like, do they like bite the tip open and then slurp it out with their weird tongue, or do they like eat the whole fucking egg? Because like I could also just see that where they're just like
yeah, I want to see. They have like a Fabergé. They like crack it with a spoon.
Yeah. They take it off to the little fox den and take out their cutlery and pop it open.
And they scream because that's what they do. Like, ah!
They do. Okay, so they do look out the insides with their weird, stupid, long tongues.
They look out the. That's amazing. Oh, thank you for a first-time chat, Randombo. My dog just bites the egg, then licks up the shell and all. Oh man, what are you screaming at me for, Seamus? Anyway.
Freaking, I don't know about that. I don't like that. That dog just seems like he's just not doing anything right. Just bites the egg. I guess he's trying to be fancy.
Dogs don't give a fuck. I mean, like, they don't know. Like, I love them.
I just like the idea. I just like the idea of the dog like biting the egg and then it's just fucking on the floor, and it's like, oh shit, okay, and just eats it off the floor.
You don't know. It's doing a Rocky training montage and stuff.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been there where I'm like, fuck, I didn't do any of that right. Whatever, I'll still eat it. Yeah, that's basically what I do for cooking. You know, I'm with your dog. I've convinced myself. I'm with your dog on this. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's funny, like, it's easier. Oh, see you, Green Drag. It's funny what those like little moral decisions we make in our purchases and shit. Like, I hate factory farming. I think it's shit, but I don't think we're also going to get over it anytime soon. And I don't know if me not having steak in my burrito makes any change whatsoever. You know, it's one of those things. It's hard.
But I will give it credit because of the extreme end of things, like with your militant vegan types or your actively pushy vegetarian types becoming sort of a meme. It did technically create a pocket for the money market to actually do things like push toward plant-based protein substitutes.
Yeah.
So like technically, you know, in that sense, they got results, I guess would be the way to put it, you know?
Yeah.
So like, again, I do think, again, it's a society. We are all, not everyone has to do everything. But it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a spectrum of effort to make systemic change because it is a societal change.
Yeah.
So like there needs to be, and again, some people, sort of like with protesting, some people can go out and protest. Some people can't, but they can donate their time or their money or whatever. You know, they can act as a support role. There is, like I said, there are these variety of things.
Oh, Grace said plant-based porn, which, you know, that's possible with bushroot. Oh, he's more like sentient plant, but
I can fucks with some plant porn. I find it interesting that like I can fucks with plant porn. I mean, I've just seen some really sexy mushroom girls. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
all right.
Yeah. But yeah, I find it interesting.
Are they
that,
fun
like,
girls? And they're not fun guys.
Fun. I don't believe in your fun binary.
Oh, okay.
I believe in the fungi spectrum.
Fun folks.
Fun gender spectrum.
Fun folk. Fun non-binary individuals. It really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Sorry, it ruined your fucking wordplay.
Yeah. As an ND myself, I hate how much the English language sucks for it.
So. It really does. Just suck
it's
an
just
absolute
fucked.
butt.
It's just totally fucked. It's like, fuck it. Yeah, just call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit anymore. I need to go, like, do work or, like, get the paper.
Fun pals. I like that one. Fun guys, fun gals, and other fun pals. That's
fun guys,
cute.
fun gals, other fun pals.
Yeah.
They're all gonna make a trip equally.
Yep. I'm into that. Like I said, I'm into that. No, I was just saying I like that, like, there's this weird, like, not push, but, like, this weird groundswell of, like, plant sona things in, like, not only amongst the internet, and it's only become more and more prevalent in shows like Tuca and Birdie shit, where just like plants are like another living anthropomorphized thing.
Oh yeah, totally.
And it's just like this thing that kind of like started and then like became like this little groundswell and just became kind of this passive pseudo norm.
No, yeah, totally. Oh, I gotta see Tuca and Birdie season 2.
Oh yeah, you never watched.
Have you seen it?
2. Yeah, I've seen it. It's good.
Oh shit.
There's
and
a
thank
me
you for
in
the telling me to Cal that I had Alkali's name.
There's a me in it. There's
What's...
a pink bunny.
Stop misgendering yourself. It sounds like the most fucking modern bully shit I've ever heard.
I'm into the woke bully. Stop
woke
misgendering
bully.
yourself. Stop misgendering yourself. They took your phone away and are like tweeting with like the wrong pronouns under your account. And it's like, stop misgendering yourself. Stop misgendering yourself.
Damn you, woke bully.
I just love being a guy. Oh, it's so cool. Oh God.
Bi-curious bullies. It's more common than you think, Seamus.
Oh, that's the hot part.
That's the hot part.
Yeah, because they're all like, I'm going to bully you. And you're like, are you going to really? Like, I'm going to beat your ass. And you're like, oh my gosh, is that a promise?
Oh my God. Maggie, how easy would transitioning with the girdle of gender change from D&B? That is why there's so much fucking art of the instant change, because it's fucking awesome. You don't have to go through all the shit.
I've definitely had the conversation about this sort of thing. In the context of D&D, it's the idea of the girdle of changing. I don't know the item specifically, but it would basically depend on what class of magic that was of the spell that was used to make the girdle of changing. If it was a polymorph spell, then that would be immensely painful because it would physically be altering your body, and it would be like all your shit would be shifting around. If it was
Right.
in fact an illusionary spell, it would would not be painful because it is an illusionary spell, so magic is just draped over atop you.
Yeah.
So like I said, it varies technically on which one you're going with.
Well, they gotta be like, here, take this magic morphine first. Gotta get you hopped on painkillers before you put on this girdle.
Right. Well, and that's just it. There's a collar of awakening, and it's an item that you can put on any animal, and it forces the anthropomorphization spell upon them. And if it's on them for, I think, 48 hours, it turns them into a biped, essentially. And so, like, that one in particular is a horrendous, horrible, monstrous process, because over the course of 24 hours, your spine structure shifts entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all, but again, it's all fucking make-believe, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, if we're sticking to the rules of each particular flavor of make-believe.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Your entire D&D session, you just like, hey, how you doing over there? Oh, fuck.
Fuck. That's how I technically, my first D&D character married his mount.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well,
it was a flying squirrel that got turned into a hot squirrel
So then
chick.
you mounted your mount and
Yep. Well, she was no
hell
longer
yeah.
my mount. She became because she was my companion, or she was my cohort, which is your second in command if you take the leadership skill, leadership feat. And so she was just like a fucking flying squirrel, and she was cool. But like she could only do so much as just a big ass flying squirrel. So I hooked her up with like a collar of, hooked her up with the anthropomorphism, the collar of awakening, and I hooked her up with some gear because we were loaded. That was a good campaign. But yeah, like, and then I was like, you will be, and then we were friends because I mean she was already my mount. So like I lived out some weird weeaboo bullshit where I was like, she was all like master, but she didn't call me master because she was way smarter than me. That was part of it. Her intelligence after the collar of awakening was way higher than mine. So my DM always played it like insanely condescending to me. She was like, because again, it takes a while for the actual anthropomorphization to take effect. So I'm just like walking around with this squirrel, and squirrel's like, you're wrong. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess.
I get it. We all saw Sword the Stone, and like with the squirrel girl, just like all over Arthur. Like, whoa, she totally wants to fuck him.
Whoa, the squirrel wants to fucks.
She wants to fuck so bad.
Well, I just wanted a mount that was I was a halfling, and the whole campaign was my friend's like thing about being like the element masters or some shit. So I had the wind power. I was the avatar of wind or whatever the fuck was the label, and so I had a flying squirrel so I could keep the squirrel flying.
Oh, nice.
My whole thing. Yeah. Also, it was
Obviously,
because I was ecstatic about
she loses her utility. You gotta fucking get rid of her. No.
Well, that's just it. She lost. She could no longer fly, but she could lie like a son of a bitch. She was. I was playing a rogue, but I was playing a sneak attack rogue, so I was all about DPS. And she also took levels in rogue, but her whole thing was she took subterfuge rogue. And like took all the stupid feats that were good at subterfuge, so she could walk into like a town and be like, "Did you hear the mayor is a loser?" And the entire town was like, "Holy shit, the mayor's a loser!"
Wow, you fucking did a Twitter campaign in a little town, basically. That's awesome. Like,
oh yeah,
like misinformation, like just
that was
start
my
a fucking...
squirrel. That was my squirrel waifu. She went from a weird squirrel in the woods to like political Twitter figure.
That's amazing.
Twitter.
I'm glad the chat agrees that fucking squirrel girl was totally DTF.
Oh yeah, she was DTF, bro.
She was hardcore DTF. Like, I'm gonna die like tomorrow. Let's fuck right now.
You might as well. Why wouldn't you? If you have a chance. Oh my god. My favorite part about that campaign was it was in 3.5 D&D, which meant that if something is in your mouth, if you are eating something, you are considered grappled. In 3.5 campaign, if you have the grappled condition, you are considered flat-footed, meaning you get sneak attack damage. I was a halfling, and I had a lot of sneak attack die. So all I did was actively run into the mouths of creatures because they were eating me, and then while I was in their mouth, I just stabbed the shit out of their tongue.
That's
and
awesome.
Killed them. And it was incredibly effective. I was like, oh god, I can't hit him oh god, it's so hard to hit him out here. Make him eat me. Do it.
Did you see like fucking Dragonheart? You're like, that's the way. You get in their fucking mouth, you stab them through the top.
I mean, that's the thing. I didn't even mean to. It just kept happening. Because I basically. Well, what would happen was, again, because I would do an insane burst of damage, and our DM would change aggro because the idea is something just took like half its health in a single strike, and it's like, what the fuck was that? And it's like, that's like the most painful thorn ever. I'ma eat it. And then they'd eat me, and then I'm like, this is so much easier inside here. Like, it was always so much more effective.
You just eventually, like, my first move is I slather myself in barbecue sauce. So, like, what?
Oh my god, it turned so real. We fought a Leviathan in the water, and it was like attacking the ship, and everyone's like shooting lasers at it. I'm like, fuck this. And I just was like, I'm like, I wait for it to fucking rear its head, and I jump into its mouth. And everyone's like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm gonna cut my way out.
This is the way.
Yep. The best part about that one was I cut that Leviathan open, or I jumped in that Leviathan's mouth. Oh. Its belly was full of treasure.
Thank you for following.
Its belly was full of treasure. Then I stabbed the shit out of its insides till it was dying. And then I was like, I'm gonna drink some of the blood with the like cup I found in this treasure trove. And so I had this like little like gauntlet of like Leviathan blood inside its stomach, and I'm like taking sips of it. At which point I cut my way out of its belly, and I fucking pop up, and it's like still dying. And my friend Jimbo, who was playing like an intelligent wizard at the time, was like, hey, this Leviathan's like sentient, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, is it like dead? And he's like, no, not yet. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to life and talk to it. And so he brings it back to life. And whole time I'm staring at this Leviathan, and I'm drinking the cup of its own blood. And I'm like, yeah, it ended you. And it's all like pissed off at me because I'm its murderer.
Yeah. I'm the chicken sandwich that killed you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm the chicken sandwich that killed you, bitch. It was really entertaining because he really and again, to my DM's credit, he played it so fucking straight where he's like, I don't want to help you because my murderer is right there. And I'm like, yeah, well, don't attack our ship, fucko.
It's like, yeah, right? Look, that was in the past. It's over. Let's be present-minded.
Yeah, Jesus.
Come on.
We just need to get to this fire island.
What? Wait, Fire Island, like the gay one?
Yes, like the gay one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it was a weird little fire island where we had to find the elemental. We had to power up the elemental ring of fire.
You just get there. There's a bunch of gays raving and shit. Like, we gotta find the treasure. What the fuck?
Oh my god. I think Fire Island Fire Island. I think involved we had a player in that campaign who kept jumping characters like they were hot shit. Like he was going through them like they were napkins. Like he was like every fucking every campaign he's like, I don't like this character, I'm doing a new character. And we're like, okay. And so like it was nanners. It got real bad. But Fire Island, I think he went through like 4 different characters because like he made like an archer, and then he was mad that arrows die in lava. And then he was it's like, oh, I have to bring more arrows, and it's like, yeah, you're an archer, sorry, bro. And he's like, oh, I don't want to do that. And he's like, I'll play an axe wielding minotaur. And then it's like, okay. And then he's like, nope, no. Anyways, no, I don't like how hard it is to hit with the minotaur. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. You're like, oh my god, dude, just please
Pick one.
Please pick one. The best one was when he made like a fighter, and I made friends with him in the town, and then we teleported, and I was like, can we bring my new friend? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then we brought him, and then the next campaign, he was like, I made a monk instead. So all we did for that character was just like, hey, thanks for the teleport. See you later.
Oh man, I had a monk.
Like, I thought we were going on an adventure.
I had a monk with like the telepathic abilities, except I really didn't know how to use my powers, really kind of thing. Sometimes you get stuck in that thing. We're like, oh, I don't know how to use this or when or where. Like,
right. Telepathy is a weird one because it does have a lot of like applicable use in campaigns, but it's also a case of like bitch on the GM.
It's
a weird one. Because like the GM
like,
is
how
like,
far
what is
do
he
you get to
thinking
go
about?
with it? Do you get to like brainwash people? Do you get to, cold read a room and get to like make a lot of money?
Oh yeah. Well, also again, you also have the like, how does it like? What are the full interactions? Because that's the other thing about what style of player you are and style of GM you are, and it was absolutely the case where most of the people in our group were kind of rules lawyery, in the sense that we all kind of picked like a section of the rules that we knew a shit ton about. We all had our particular book, and we were all high priests of that information. And so like I said, I could tell you every detail about grappling and every potential interaction grappling has in 3.5. Like grappling underwater and how fucking complicated that is.
Oh god.
It is stupid. Just absolutely asinine the amount of like
Nope.
Like
nobody likes
fucking
underwater levels or grappling or fighting underwater for that matter.
Oh my god, it's so good though. Underwater grappling's pretty good. Pathfinder smoothed it out pretty well. Obviously 5.0 since has been made, essentially turned everything into advantage and disadvantage, which that's its own thing. I have my own opinions on the advantage disadvantage system. I know a lot of people like it, and I can definitely see why it's fun in certain cases. But in my mind it homogenizes interactions a little too much. Also, like I said, the idea is it'd be like, because the idea of you being distracted and you being, like, I don't know, tied up are two very different things.
Oh yeah.
But if both award you the disadvantaged, and it's like, mechanically they just do the same thing.
Oh wow.
For the sake of simplicity.
Okay. Being physically tied up or just hey over here. That's kind of messed up.
Okay, sure.
What's that?
I can tell you about underwater grappling. It's pretty solid.
Well, why isn't it in Blitzball? Goddammit, we talked about that last time.
That is true.
Yeah.
You want to tell
but
me
no, that's like
more about
soccer.
being
That's
tied
kind of
up?
not allowed.
It's fun to be tied up because you can't move and you gotta wiggle. And you're like, no, I don't like being tied up.
I don't know.
It's
I never got
worse.
into. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been. Well, I take that back. I have been tied up before, and like I do. Again, I like the oh no, this is the worst thing energy. That's like just one of my favorite things. And if I can, like, I guess if I can have that, if I could be, oh no, this is the worst thing. Like I kind of will take it in any context.
Gotcha.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So like if I'm tied up and I'm like, no, I can't move. This is the worst thing. Or if it's, oh no, I'm shoved in a locker. This is the worst thing.
I don't know. For me, it's like I already went through that, and like I don't trust the other person to get me what I want out of the experience. I just feel like I'm gonna end up like, just like, why'd I do this?
Yeah, I could get that. I mean, absolutely. And again, definitely. There's a lot of trauma. Like I said, it's being into bullying. is very minimal. It is very low stakes, but by a lot of like kink standards. But again, there's still a lot of people that have absolutely suffered at the hand of bullying. So like, you know, and like
right?
we've talked. Yeah, you and I have talked about this where you're like, I don't get it, and it's like. And a lot of it is about, like, for me personally, it's about the recontextualization and the
taking it back.
Well, yeah, it's taking back the night, and it's this yeah, like I said, it's about trivializing it it's about trivializing it for me, so that I can then trivialize those past experiences in my brain. Like I said, if it turns, because again, if I can turn it into a weird 80s cartoon bully, you know, where it's like, hey nerd, get in the, you know, let me give you like a let me give you a wedgie and shove you in a thing and still talk to you and kiss you, like.
Yeah. I saw how many people were horny for the lizard girl and not Undertale, but Deltarune. I get how it works.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I said, it's about that recontextualization. But again, I fully am aware that a lot of people are like, I don't know, I just don't want to live that shit again. It's like, absolutely. And that if that's how you handle your shit, do it up.
Oh yeah, but it just feels like one of those things, like it's totally missing outism, or what do you feel like oh, I wanna to be where the people are. Or like, you know, I wanna do that too. Or like,
I wanna see them
dumb.
See them dancing, walking
around. I wanna see them dancing. You get it?
Yeah. Getting, what do you call them again?
Oh.
Swirlies.
Up where they walk.
Up where they
run. Up where they kick each other in the bun.
I want to be bullied by them.
God damn it. Hello, everyone. This is The Dragon Show. This is Alkaline Xanni. I am here with Chris Comedy Bunny. She is here as a special guest, and she's awesome. You should check out our channel on YouTube for Grind Cove, which is at youtube.com Comedy Bun. So definitely check those out. And I like to shill. Because I always forget to, especially at the beginning. So I just I get extra can't.
Oh yeah. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And again, shilling never feels right.
Good,
but
right. It's always dishonest. Because
it can be always dishonest.
We're doing a show. Fuck. It's like I always like that vibe of, hey, isn't that fucked up? We're doing a show, like the Dave Letterman / Norm Macdonald vibe. Like
absolutely.
Norm kind of mastered that, like self-referential. What the fuck are we actually doing here? With a look.
And there is like, if you actually go back and look at like early late night podcasting or early late night television, because it has become so standardized that people don't think about it, but like early late night television was quite literally, we don't give a fuck, we just have the runtime, do what you want.
Oh really?
You know? Yeah, absolutely. It was very much that like internet energy of just like you can do whatever because it's fucking 2 a.m. No one's up. You don't have to adhere to these standards. The amount of like Carson bits where Carson literally just leaves the lot and goes on to someone else's show and just fucks with them, just like pisses on their set just because he wanted to.
Johnny Carson?
Yeah. He would just be like, I'm gonna go fuck. Yeah, he would just be like, I'm gonna go fuck with someone else, and he'd just fucking leave the set. Like he was
trolling
just fucking
with Johnny. I did not know that. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, he would just fucking walk off. I mean, they like I said, they were straight up just they were just getting really drunk. They were like I said, it had that. It was technically this early rendition of live streaming because no one was fucking paying attention. It was a letter in a bottle or whatever.
I never knew that he did that. That's wild.
Yeah. Like I said, that's what a lot of early thing is.
Yeah, it's like.
How much Gundam have I watched, Maggie?
I haven't watched much Gundam at all.
An incredible amount of Gundam. Honestly.
Oh God.
Yeah, he would mess with Don Rickles. Yeah, you're right, Seamus.
No shit.
That was a big one. He would just go into fucking Don Rickles' show and be like, "Hey, what's up, Donnie?" It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? It's like, I'm just here to take the piss out of your room and fucking steal your audience and then leave.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Gundam is good. I like Gundam. Zan, you would probably a good starter Gundam for you would probably be G Gundam.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. There's so much, right?
Yeah. G Gundam would be a pretty decent starting for you because it's all tournament arc.
I was playing my drum game without the drum. You know the Tycoon. It's so good. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they had Dragon Ball Z, and I got a total nostalgia. Whoa! Because it's like the fucking old Japanese. Tancha Enchala. You know that
yeah,
fucking shit?
Hacha Harichala. It's so good. It's such a good
It's
fucking
good
song.
shit. And like I used to like, I got that from a friend of like CDs of the fucking Dragon Ball Z soundtracks and shit like that before I even ever saw it, because that's how we used to interact with anime. It was like this secret thing that only some people got on like copied VHS.
Yeah, the VHS copied. Yeah. You just be like, whoa, did you hear about this one thing? And everything was like fucking grainy and weird.
Mm-hmm.
And viewing rooms mattered at conventions because you would maybe never seen them.
It's funny. One of the first hentais I ever got was like F3. It's like frustrated female and whatever.
Yeah, that's such a good one.
You know that one
the
where she can't get off? That's
yeah,
the
it's
best.
a comedy. It's the comedy one where she can't come, and so all of her friends are like trying to make her come, and it's like I said, it's a comedy gag anime.
But like, she constantly does in it. She's like, "Eekum," or at least in her mind, I don't fucking know.
Well, it's like so the idea. Well, of course, there's the inner mind, but like so she doesn't quite get there. That's the thing. She edges to the super edge, and she just can't quite come until she finds true love.
A mad
I think that's
scientist.
How
Or no, what'd she do?
I actually think the whole point was it became like a wholesome thing where like she finally fell in love with a guy, and that they just had like normal ass sex, and it made her come. Because like it mattered, and it wasn't just her friends being
like,
weird.
Oh shit!
And
it wasn't the
all
sex
over.
fucker 5000 that did it for me. It was just sex with a dude.
It was just true love.
Oh man!
You ain't. That's what true love's kiss is, baby. An actual orgasm.
God damn it! True sex is settling down with a guy and getting married and pumping out some kids. Wait, who made this shit? Who made this fucking?
I think my first hentai was given to me by a friend, and it was like a DVD, and it was it wasn't Demon City, but it was like Demon City,
Yeah.
and it was just like it was kind of like a Sentai thing, and I know it had
Was it
I know
Iritsuki Doji? Because that was fucked.
Kind of, yeah. I just remember it being about these like demon girls who suck blood, but they suck blood out of dick, so they suck dick. And they were fighting against this evil demon emperor guy who had furniture made out of bitches.
What?
Yeah.
Bitch
So what
furniture.
He had fucking like furniture bitches. It was so good because they would like vote. They were just they were real. Like he had an orb that he was watching because he was watching them and shit. Because you know that's what you do when you're the supervillain. You watch your enemy, and he has his orb. And he's pondering his orb, but his orb is being held up by an end table. But the end table are a bunch of bitches, and like they're fucking spread wide open, and it creates they're all like tied together, and they're like, and he like touches the orb, and all of them moan because you know the transitive property of
bitch furniture.
Yeah. And then like he's sitting on his throne of bitches, which are just a bunch of bitches, kind of like tied together, and like he's got his arms, and like I want to say, I don't know if I'm reinventing this in my brain, but I think he was like instead of like doing like the finger desk thing where the like it's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 of the 4 fingers. I think he was technically doing that, but like into a pussy that was the armchair end.
Oh my! What the fuck? It's one of those things. It's like, are you into this just to fucking subjugate me, or are you actually in here in this for my own pleasure. It just seems like there's so many people who just want to make bitch furniture, you know?
Yeah. Well, again, it's like bitches. Like, and then the best part was when he stood up because he got mad because his minion lost to the demon chicks or whatever. But he was all like, "Oh," and he stood up all mad, and the bitch throne collectively moaned because he moved off of it.
It's like, oh, thank God, his fat ass is off.
They were like, ah.
It's something different.
And I'm like, that's amazing, because again, it's this commitment to the like, oh yeah, it's a bitch throne. There would be this pressured chant. Yeah, okay,
Look,
they would moan. Like, you gotta stick to it.
Cherry in Pee Wee's Playhouse was a bitch throne. We don't know what she got out of that.
Oh yeah, she's probably way into that.
Oh shit, she's like, sit on me.
Sit on me.
Sit on me,
Man,
Pee-wee.
I feel bad for Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Oh, why is that? Just in general, the show?
Well, because it was sort of like Wonder Showzen, technically. Pee Wee's Playhouse, they played it straight.
It was like Wonder Showzen.
It was, in the sense that, like, but Wonder Showzen didn't play it nearly as like, over the plate. I mean, they still played it over the plate, but, like, they found ways to, like, really make sure you realized it wasn't for kids.
Yeah.
But like Pee Wee's Playhouse was essentially like that's the impetus of the show was I want to make a kid show but for adults.
Yeah.
But he played it so, like I said, he played it so over the plate that everyone's like, this is a cool kid show. And then he was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, he got the fucking money deal. Because I saw that. I saw the original stage show, which you were talking about, was Pee Wee's Playhouse, where fucking Phil Hartman is showing up.
Yeah. Like I said, it was he didn't like I said, it was this intended to be like this weird fucking like kidcore fucking thing, but people were just like, wow, this is great for kids, and he was like, well, money's good, and then they fucking
right. It's the 80s because they're like, oh shit, we could sell this to kids.
And so then
like
it was just like
RoboCop. Became
yeah,
like,
we were talking about that last week.
RoboCop,
like,
Highlander, like what the fuck?
None of those things are for children. We can do it.
It's funny because like, oh, how are you gonna? What if kids get a hold of this? You always hear that, but just like it's never a problem for violence.
Oh,
to get to clean that
violence
shit up.
Violence is fucking easy mode.
Yeah, we'll just make them robots. I never realized how brilliant that was when Turtles made all their bad guys robots. Like, oh, you fuckers, that's brilliant.
Right.
No
well, that
blood.
was the other thing. That was one of the best. My one friend talked about one of his big moments of like first realizing reality was when he was watching the Turtles, and he realized that Donatello never used the blade part of the sword to like stop them. He would always
Leonardo,
cut stuff
but yeah.
around. Yeah, Leonardo. Sorry, you're right. My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, he would cut stuff. He would cut like steam pipes and shit, but like he would never just cut the people.
A guy.
Yeah. And
I
so
want that episode of Turtles where he just cuts someone's head off.
Yeah, and they're like, whoa,
holy shit.
Donnie, what the or fucking Leonardo,
Leo,
what the fuck,
Leo, dude?
What the fuck? Dude.
Okay, we're getting you blunt weapons.
You get the nunchucks.
You get the nunchucks. He lost his nunchucks for a hook at some point. I don't understand that at all. Like, was there like a thing where some kid used nunchucks and hit his little brother? Because like, why would they do that otherwise?
Right.
Yeah. Coda,
God,
there's some.
I think it was.
What's that?
Well, that's the thing. Nunchucks are the worst. They're the fucking definitively nothing but a performance weapon. They are not.
Yeah. Fucking Bruce Lee made him look cool, and that's why we have him.
Yeah,
that's literally
exactly
that's
it.
why.
Otherwise,
you're pretty dumb.
Yeah. And all they do is cause. That's the other thing. I think that's the thing about the nunchucks. They weren't bladed, but they were cool, and so enough kids were able to imitate it without it being immediately dangerous. So then they just started beating the shit out of each other with like weights on strings, essentially.
Well, I kind of appreciate in Soul Calibur they would always have the nunchuck guy die. Like, it was always a fucking part of the plot line.
Oh, Maxie? Yeah, Maxie was always getting his ass beat.
Before him, even Lee Long, I think, would also be like, yeah, he fucking ate it. And like, what the hell? Just as part of the plot. Like, what do you guys got against nunchuck people? Or maybe they had the same deal. Like, this is stupid. This guy would kill himself right away.
He would just beat his own ass so
If
fast.
he just had knives on his sticks, he would just accidentally, whoop, that's my carotid artery, and then he's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually reminds me of because we were talking about how the flail is like an all or nothing weapon because you're just like, it's just a ball and chain and it's just a stick.
Yeah.
You're like, woo! And it's like, once the momentum's going, you're fucked. You know, and you're just gonna beat your own ass so fast with it. But like, there's an item in D&D called the double chain flail, which is basically a quarterstaff with both ends having the ball and the spike ball on the chain, right? And so my friend invented had like a gang that we were dealing with, and the gang was like the chain ball gang, and they all had like their whole gimmick was each one of them had like the flail, you know. But like, we were like invading this dude's house, and he was the leader of them, and so he was like, well, I gotta escalate their weapon. This is like his iconic thing, and so he came out with the double chain flail, and then and it was like, we were in his hallway fighting him, and then he was like, he starts winding up for an attack, and then he does like this motion where he's just kind of like wiggling it back and forth, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, he's like, I don't know any other way you'd really like do it. And I'm like, yeah, what? You're right. And then we just spent the next like hour and a half talking about the logistics of a dude with just like a fucking quarterstaff that has an extra 5 feet on each end of chain and ball in like a hallway trying to spin shit.
Oh man. Yeah, because you need the something for when they're in close. Once they get like cut that range, you're kind of fucked, right?
Yeah, yeah, right? Well, also, it's like, how do you stop that? Once the momentum's going on those chains, if you're coming down, the other one's coming straight for you.
Yeah.
Like, you have
that's why I
exactly
like the
one
three-part
option.
staff. It's like, now I've got you close, at least in theory. In reality, that shit's probably terrible. Like the 3-part, the one that turns into 3, you can't probably snap him back really easily.
Gray, why'd you put me on a house? I don't like this.
What's that?
Gray put me on a house, and I don't know why.
Put on a house?
We got put on a house. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
I think it means I'm on a house.
No, lightsaber nunchucks would definitely that Jedi would die in practice.
I think it's a thing, isn't it?
Is it?
I know there's the whip. I know the lightsaber whip is a thing. And like in one of the comics or fucking some stupid shit. And I just remember we talked about the lightsaber whip, and I was like, that is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. That's just called a fucking lightsaber with impotence.
Have you seen the new Obi-Wan yet or no?
No. I have not consumed.
I saw the first episode with Alkali. I don't know if I'm going to keep watching it. It's got a kind of interesting Jedi in the closet vibe, which I appreciate, I guess.
Closet.
Huh?
Jedi in the closet.
There's Jedis that are in the closet. They're totally like fucking getting ratted out. It's like kind of reflective of like, are there any transes in here? Like,
so is
the
it,
fucking
wait, is it
Empire
red,
shows up and they're like,
is
a bunch
it
of
Red
turfs.
Scare Jedi or is it gay Jedi? Like, which would be the more applicable reading? Well, like, would you say?
I don't know. Like the fact that I don't know. It's a good question. Cause like, I'm gonna be loud and proud, or am I gonna like hide my lightsaber? Yeah.
Hide my lightsaber. Well, no, that's why you don't worry. You got to catch him by wearing the stupid fucking robes. That to me
catch him by wearing the stupid fucking robes.
That to me is probably one of the dumbest, misinterpreted concepts I have ever seen in any fucking franchise ever.
What's that? The robes?
Okay, fucking, they were wearing the goddamn robes in the first movie, not because that's a Jedi thing. They were wearing the fucking robes because they were on a desert planet.
Right? Now they're all in robes. I never thought about that.
There was fucking desert weather. They were wearing those things because it was desert outside, not because it was the Order's fucking outfit.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
My God, it is insane.
Well, come on. They are space samurai.
They're
basically.
They're space paladins, really.
Space paladins, right?
They're very bad at being space paladins.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, we're pure, we don't fuck, and I don't even know. The whole Jedi
pure,
Order makes no sense.
We are married to the Force. And fucking tasty, fucking flavor swirl guy can be married or something because he has 2 brains or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyway. Sasha.
Yeah, that's why they're all hiding on fucking desert planets. Whoa, is that guy a Jedi? No, he's just in a fucking bathrobe. Get out of here.
Right. Holy shit. So, I have to talk about this. Speaking of being a Jedi and getting pulled over for
coming
it.
out?
And coming out.
Speaking of being a Jedi, I wanted to say I haven't said anything for a while. I was afraid the Empire, but it's Pride Month, so I want to say I am a Jedi.
That's right. Oh, God damn it, Chris. I just like fucking toss a Furby across the screen with my mind. Whoa.
Whoa, I gotta say I'm a Jedi.
I can't hide it anymore.
You bring up your pride, your Jedi flag.
That's right, my Jedi flag. I'm like, look,
It's got a
sometimes I
lightsaber.
get visions at night.
You unsheath your lightsaber and it's all, but it glows the colors of the Jedi pride flag.
Yeah, you get it.
Would the Jedi pride flag just be green and like blue?
I forget what their colors are. Like, yeah, green, blue, purple if you're like a tweener.
Well, green,
if you
blue,
got
purple,
some
purple
like,
if you are specifically Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, red is evil, and I think I believe the fried chicken man had a black lightsaber.
Fried chicken man had a
They
black
did.
lightsaber.
They got the bad guy from Breaking Bad. He had his own like black lightsaber or some shit. I don't even know.
Oh my God, I want to see the pride discourse amongst the Jedi where they're like, I see a lot of you who are following these Siths on your account. A lot of my mutuals following these Sith people.
Yeah. It's not cool. And
We
they're
do
like,
not tolerate Siths in this community.
I saw you platforming a Sith.
I saw you platforming a Sith.
Like you were both on the same platform, just out in the open, and like that's really bad for us.
10 years ago, you brought up the fact that you didn't believe in the Force, and I think that's really problematic.
I do. You shouldn't be just saying that on Jedi Twitter, which is just our brains. We all hear each other.
They should be saying that on Jedi Twitter. It's just our brains.
That's right.
I like Jedi Twitter just being the
Obi-Wan's just like,
Force.
I had a sandwich today. Okay, you didn't need to beam that to my brain.
Cool.
Obi-Wan.
Thanks for letting me know.
All right, I'm glad you had a sandwich.
Jedi Twitter fucking it gets
It was
to
a really good
gets
sandwich.
gets to 2 a.m. on Jedi Twitter and fucking baby Anakin's all like, I'm literally a minor and neurodivergent. Fuck off.
Oh, look, we gotta be out and proud. We can't just hide. We have to think of the younglings.
Younglings. Oh my God.
And they're like, look, you don't know what it's like here. It's not good for Jedi here.
I don't think you understand what it means to be Jedi. Yoda lived in a swamp.
It's like, yeah, I thought I was going with this lightsaber, but I decided to change. It's not really fitting me, so I went to this.
Guys, I changed my lightsaber color again.
To non-binary.
Yeah, I'm non-binary now.
That's fucking Windu. Mace Windu is like, oh, I'm bad, I'm good, I'm non-binary.
Midichlorians are on a spectrum.
Yes. I'm Demi Jedi. I'm not.
I'm Demi Jedi.
I'm Demi Jedi.
Guys. Oh my god. I'm Sith fluid. I'm Sith
You're
fluid.
Sith fluid.
Sith
Sometimes.
fluid.
Sometimes I get a little Sith, you know.
Sometimes I get a little Sith. Just a little bit, though.
Just a little Sith. And I kind of, you know, it's no big.
Yep. General Grievous is plural representation because he has like 4 different lightsabers.
Yeah. Right, yeah, that would be definitely Jedi Sith fluid when he had 4 different fucking lightsabers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I watched this and that's all I could think of. And at the end of the first episode, spoilers, but I think Obi-Wan's done with hiding. He's coming out loud and proud, and he's got a fucking lightsaber going to town. Like, hell yeah, here comes the Pride Parade.
That's right.
It's like, here I come, motherfuckers. And it's so funny, whenever I do Obi-Wan, I realize it's kind of like the Beatles. Maybe that's what they're...
You just go, you go a little more Welsh than you mean to.
Yeah.
I get it, though. He toes that line in the right way.
Episode 7, The Force is woke, yo. That'll be the next one. Like, these woke Jedi.
These woke Jedi. I just think...
Don't respect our freedom of speech.
They don't respect our freedom of speech. I miss
lightning hands.
I miss when the Jedi Order was about having fun and not politics all the time.
I could do lightning hands in the privacy of my own home. You don't have to come and watch me do lightning hands. That's up to you. If like, look, your lightning hands are really hurting people.
Dude, your lightning hands can kill like 15 people in a second.
I saw you frying a dude, like, right there. Like, oh, that's up to you, if whether or not you care about that.
You can fry a dude with normal lightning. It's completely the same thing.
It's the same. Oh, shit.
You could fry a dude with a pencil. It's totally the same thing.
Oh, my God.
Force lightning is nothing more than a tool. It's
Right.
a hobby.
It's a hobby.
It's just a hobby.
And it's all on Netflix now. There's just a Sith on there doing lightning hands. Like, dude, this isn't cool.
Right? God.
Oh. I want to see the latest, the last Norm, but then I see, like, it's followed by Norm's friends all, like, together, and, like, there's Chappelle. Like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bummer summer.
It
just
is
like,
bummer summer. What are you gonna do?
gotta respect Norm by not caring about the transes and talking about Norm's corpse afterwards, so we can get that paycheck. Like, God damn it!
Well,
fuck.
that is. I mean, well, like I said, one of the cool things about Norm was that even like later on, he openly was like, "Yeah, a lot of those jokes I told about like just being gay, or like he was like, yeah, it wasn't in great taste."
Well, like, it seemed like he was like legit didn't understand it, and all he had to do was like ask someone.
Yeah, well, like I said, he was presented with new information, and he chose to change rather than being vehemently against it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there is some, again, it's the idea of like, if you walk up to someone while they're waiting at Chick-fil-A and say, "Don't eat fucking Chick-fil-A," they're likely gonna want to eat more Chick-fil-A. But again, Norm Macdonald was a case of like, he listened to the people that spoke to him. And I assume it was also probably because someone in his private life also spoke to him probably more at length rather than like a strange interaction on the street, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think it was I think a big part of that, like I said, it's about your response. Your response is a responsibility, as Enterprise explained to us. Yeah. And like that's a big part of it, you know. It's this idea of like knowing. So yeah, like I said, it's this I think Did we talk about it in private or did we talk about it on a stream? I forget where where we talk about what?
Wait, talk about which part on in private or on a stream?
When we were talking about the Dave Chappelle stuff and how I was like, I mean, and how it was this idea of like Dave Chappelle's whole thing is that he's a Gen X comedian and Gen X is a comedic style and just in general as people define themselves by their hands in their pants or like hands in their pockets. Don't listen to anybody. Everyone's a dickhead. Nihilism, doomer energy. And because of that, there's this idea of this perpetual underdog syndrome. And then at no point does one check their like I said, Dave Chappelle absolutely won most of his biggest victories when he was a young black comedian trying to be mainstream. And absolutely, there's no doubt that he suffered a bunch of prejudice and issue along those ways, and he got lucky or knew the right people or whatever brought him his success. But at no point did he stop and reflect on the fact that like that is what happened. He is a mainstream entity now. And so when when he started talking shit about people, about a group of people that are not a mainstream entity that he doesn't represent, and has no like context to, he starts sounding like a dickhead. Yeah. And rather than having him go, okay, yeah, he was like, no, like I said, he doubled down on that underdog syndrome.
Why should I change? Why should I have to change is usually the energy.
Because again, the idea is everyone always asked me to change, but I didn't, and I won. So I'm going to double down on that idea. And like I said, that's a huge thing for a lot of Gen X comedians. I mean, like I said, that's just a huge thing for a lot of Gen X people. Like that's a huge issue for Gen X in general, is this idea of like, I didn't ask for nothing from nobody. And it's like, yeah, because you didn't give a shit, but that doesn't mean like, that doesn't mean that you booched. That doesn't mean like you're not in a place of privilege now necessarily.
Yeah. Four Shark was saying just being seen as confident and queer does a lot, I think. It's a weird thing. It's different for everyone. It depends on where you live. Depends on, really. But like for a lot of us old timers, where it's a safety issue, where it could cost you your job. I mean, hell, it cost me my job. It cost Alkali's job. Pretty much, we're working on that. A lot of old people with shitty beliefs still have money and can still fuck your life up for it. And so, like, I think we're still like. We live in that world where we're in the defensive, and like, obviously you want to be like, oh, well, I shouldn't care about those people. Fuck them. That is the attitude you should have. But then again, there's like, they can really fuck your life too. that's the worst
it
part.
Varies. It varies. It certainly varies. Like I said, because again, being out and proud as an individual is ideally what you want to do.
Yeah. Whereas like my first job, it was definitely would have like everyone would have just stopped talking to me already, and I was like kind of closeted. At WMS, I don't think it would have mattered as much, and I think like I was definitely like being careful. My last job, I let slip that, or my highest paying job, I let slip that I had a boyfriend, and it cost me my job. You know, and it's just like it's just you got to unfortunately take that risk. Or it comes with a territory that is a risk, that is
it paints a target on your back technically, like a lot of things do. I mean, good and bad. Like I said, if you're a weird open gun nut, it technically paints a target on your back. For people that don't have as much ammunition or like as nice of weaponry, because that in my mind the analogy of the weapon is
speaking of which,
privilege and power. But sorry, I had to finish my.
Did you see the Channel 5's news about the NRA conference, or do you watch them?
I did see some of it. Yeah. I did not watch all of it. I just saw some of it.
Still a little bit, but it's fucking amazing.
It is certainly. The place I worked last, everyone there was a fucking. They weren't terribly bad people. but they were certainly all gun nuts. That was like they didn't have a whole like they didn't have beef with the transes or like anything in that front. Like, it wasn't like no one's in a front to God, but like they were all like, I want my guns. Like that was their thing.
It's weird that we can't like get a middle ground on that, but no, it's because we fucking America was founded on fuck you, I don't want to pay taxes. Get your gun.
Well,
kinda.
Yeah. It's just it's absolutely asinine, and the fact that like, and even with the crazy gun nut people at that job, I would have conversations with them, and I'm like, look, dude, why is it that
why do you
crazy?
need an AR? Why do you need all this shit? It goes, cause sometimes it's coming, right?
Well, and again, I just all I did with the middle ground that I was able to reach with them was the sense I'm like, dude, why is it? I'm like, you had to take a license, right? And you can't drive a multi-axle truck unless you have a certain tier of license, right?
Right.
And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, why can't it just be an actual tiered license system that you have to upkeep every couple of months or like every year or something? Sort of like a hunting license, but like for just owning the gun.
Because it's in the Constitution, and I'm an American. It's this reverence of the Constitution and the Founding Fathers, and like, this is what America is, you know?
Well, and again, for the most part, even the gun nut people were like, that doesn't sound like a terrible system, you know? And I'm like, cool, let's start there. Because again, at the very least, it should be as hard to get a gun as it is to get a driver's license.
Yeah.
Like, bare minimum.
And yeah, a lot of murders are done with blunt objects, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, it's
Guns.
a bummer. The worst.
Bummer summer. Welcome to the
summer.
Welcome to the gun nut bummer summer, where you don't want to fucking read the news. God damn it.
Absolutely. I remember at one point somebody did get like yell at me because I was telling them how I don't want a gun, how I don't want to own guns and stuff, and they're like, you're queer. They will come for you. You want to have a gun. And I'm like, that's very likely, but I don't want to own a gun. I can't own a gun. If I own a gun, it's just a bad time. I wouldn't trust myself with it. To put it politely, I would not trust a gun being in my house.
Right? It's like, that is a problem. It's like, yeah, it's like you get caught off. I'm sure you've heard the whole bit by Jim Jeffries. It's like, shit, someone's coming in. Well, better run over my gun. Like, it's like,
oh yeah.
Unless it's like on yourself at all times, just watching the window.
There are studies. It talks about like the actual like neurological response to physically holding a gun. I think it got dubbed like the John Wayne effect, where when you hold that gun, a bunch of fucking lights, there's a rush of physical testosterone into your system, that runs through your body. Like your body produces more testosterone holding the gun, and it starts to want to fight because of the relationship with that.
That's gonna be my argument. I don't want any tea.
I don't want the tea, baby. I don't want it. We just need to start giving guns to all the. We need to give guns to all the trans mask folk.
Right. Just, you gonna boost your tea just holding this gun at night. You go to sleep with the gun in your hand.
Bro, just fucking tape guns all around me. I'm gonna grow such a huge dick.
Oh shit.
I fell asleep with two ARs in my hands, and I woke up with a full beard.
Whoa. And they're like, "Are you in ZZ Top?" Like, nope, just got guns.
Nope, just got guns. I took all the guns away from the cis people, and now they're all women. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was yeah. And again, even one of my coworkers was like,
"This is how we cope. This is how we cope."
Even one of my coworkers when I was talking about like the John Wayne effect and stuff, and I was like, I'm like motherfuckers have guns, and they know they were waiting to use them because they bought it, and there's a bunch of anticipation about it. And he was like, yeah, I mean, he's like, absolutely, and he was like, I don't do that. And I'm like, okay, maybe not you. And then I pointed at our coworker. I'm like, but Jared. He's like, oh yeah, Jared's fucking itching for a fucking fight. He wants to shoot a motherfucker today. I'm like,
holy shit.
You see my fucking point then, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Jared.
I'm like, maybe Jared should not be able to get as many guns as he wants.
Right.
I forget the comedian. Maybe it was me. I don't remember. I forget sometimes.
It took me way more to lose. It took me 2 pieces of paper and like a lot of runaround to lose my gun.
Right.
It's like. Anyway.
I'm trying to remember. Like I said, I don't know if it was me or I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I remember this bit from. But I do like the idea of like it's like fine, whatever. They can have all the guns they want. Let's just have insane bullet control. Like, bullets are just, like, impossible to get your hands on.
Oh, man. Yeah. Make the bullets, like, really expensive and hard to get.
Yeah, bullets are expensive and hard to get, and you can only have so many bullets. And
you gotta go through 2 psychological evaluations.
Yep, you have to go through 2 psych evals for them. You have to have owned a gun for at least a year.
Yes. Don't forget that.
Lived openly as a gun owner. Before you are able to get bullets.
You have to use your gun pronouns.
You have to use your gun. You have to be living as your gun pronouns. Your proper.
This is my gun name. You have to remind your parents to. That's the shit that scared me off like the first time. It's like there's all these fucking hoops, or it was the gatekeeping you're talking about.
Oh yeah, the gatekeeping. Yeah. Well, no, again, there was that article not too long ago that was about like this dude who got fake tits on a bet, and then every fucking trans chick on Twitter is like, yeah, I want a bet. It's a bet. I'm doing this for a bet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because like so this guy just went into a plastic surgery place. He's like, hey, give me some fake tits. My buddy bet me I couldn't get them. And then he did, and it was like that fucking night, and he got tits. And like there was an article, and everyone's like, that dude's a fucking legend. And I'm like, but fucking, it takes me fucking, it's
right?
like fucking a whole, I have to
2 psych evals a year.
Case. Yeah, I have to plead my case to the Tribunal of Jedi.
Yeah. But he can be like, Johnny Knoxville's got a show, and oh yeah, let's get them fake tits in there.
How did we not remember? How did we not come up with Sis Lord?
Sis Lord.
We were talking about fucking Jedi Pride so much, and we didn't we didn't hit Sis Lord at all. I'm mad.
I can't believe you platformed that Sis Lord. Y'all were just up on that platform talking. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Shit. Because they got so many platforms too. They're just like, they don't believe in architecture. They all just stand on like platforms that you can just fall off.
Literal platform.
It's Jedi architecture. It's all about platforms.
Yeah. I just don't get all these neurotypical cis lords.
Cis lords. Oh man, another cis lord. Went ape shit.
You have to. Yeah, like I said, yeah,
with the goddamn lightning hands. It's like, don't you try to take my lightning hands away from me.
The Constitution says I can get my lightning hands. I have the right to lightning arms.
The right to lightning arms. Oh shit, Cis Lords, holy shit. Okay, now I want to keep on watching this Obi-Wan just to see if it keeps working. Then, if
it holds up to the Pride lens.
Well, it's hilarious because thank you for the subscribing, Mel and Nora. When the guy gets into the fucking cantina, he's like, "Any queers in here?" When he's looking for Jedi.
Any queers in here?
It's just that got that.
Can one of them order a mojito?
Right?
Oh my god.
Does anyone have a taste for blue milk? I heard y'all like that blue milk.
I was wondering, I have an apartment that could really use an interior decorator.
I'll help. There they are.
There
God damn it.
they are.
There they are. Oh, shit.
Jedi Force for the...
Anyway. Oh, fuck. I forgot to mention. I got pulled over.
Oh, you got pulled over?
Yeah, I tweeted about it and everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you go back in my bullshit, not too recently. Yes, big time anyway. I said, fuck it, I'm getting Taco Bell.
Okay.
And you know, you get the mood of
Yep.
I need Taco Bell, and I'm like, you know
Yeah,
what?
I've been high
I'm living my
before.
best life. I'm wearing my
Yep.
robe and nothing
Yep.
else. So I get Taco Bell in my robe. I'm coming back, and of course I'm driving Alkali's car, so I forget he doesn't have automatic headlights. And fuck, here comes I get pulled over. And fucking the dude's like, I'm nervous. And
Of course.
and the dude's like, you've had anything to drink? I'm like, no. Like I hadn't had anything.
Yeah, of course not.
And just like, and then they tell me to step out of the car. I'm like, okay, this is all I got. And they're like, okay, tight and everything. And I do the drunk test where I have to follow the finger and
They had
stand.
you do the drunk test?
Yes, on the side of the road on the side of the road in my
On
robe.
the side, on the side of the road into your robe. Is
And
that
then you
your?
see
is
a
that your
fucking
warm-up?
Jedi there getting interrogated by the
Yeah,
police.
you were a Jedi. Oh
I
my
was.
god. You were really a Jedi.
I was.
Oh my god.
And so they do the whole and they're like, okay, you're fine.
Jesus.
And they're like, oh,
I
your
rem-
story checks out. Of that, you know, I said this is my boyfriend's car. I'm not used to having to turn on the lights and blah blah blah. So like, he seemed sympathetic because I had my fucking trans watch on and shit and whatever. So
Did he have you do a metachlorian?
you don't need to
breathalyzer?
see my identification. That's right, Seamus.
That's right.
I wish I did that shit.
You don't need to
Move
see
along,
my
move along.
identification.
These are not the queers you're looking for.
Oh my god.
shit. It's too good. What if
beautiful.
I just like during the drunk test just rip out my fucking lightsaber? I was like, all right, motherfuckers, it's on.
Let's do this. We're going. Shit, I knew that fucker.
Shit.
I knew that fucker was one of them Jedi.
He could tell I'm high on midichlorians. It's way too high.
He's tweaked out on midichlorians. Get him.
It's they.
It's they. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh. I remember one time when I got pulled over. I had just moved into a new apartment. I had work that night, so I like moved a bunch of shit, and then I was driving home from like an event. I was driving home from the gig, and I didn't realize that that apartment complex that I was getting in happened to be, it had a an entrance only and an exit only on the on the actual like thing. And so I went to go into the first one, but it was the exit only, and I was like, oh shit. So I pulled back out, and then I kind of was like, I zoomed in like technically the oncoming lane for like all of 6, like not even 6 seconds, for like all of 2 seconds to jupe into the outgoing entranceway. And then I was like, okay, whatever, you know, like new place, whatever. And then I park, and then a cop's like, come on behind me, like, woo! And I was like, what? All right, I guess there's a thing going on, like, across the street or something. And then I'm getting out of the car, and this dude, like, and the fucking, this cop fucking is about, like, fucking ready to go. And he's like, get on the ground, fucking back in your car. And
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
what the hell is going on? What is going on? And he was like, and then like I get in the car, and he's like, what made you think it was okay to get out of the car when I was pulling you over? I was like, I didn't know you were pulling me over.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I'm like, I parked. I live here.
You didn't know you were like specifically, you just thought like, yeah.
Like, he hadn't followed me. And he was like, what was that? He was like, what was that maneuver over there? I'm like, I just moved here, and I didn't know that was an out only, so I didn't go in it. because that would be illegal, and you could ticket me for that.
Right.
So.
Oh fuck.
And he's like, where are you coming from? And I was like, work. And he kept fucking. He was so convinced I was drunk, and he was like, he was like, you've been drinking. I'm like, no, I haven't been drinking. He's like, fuck, get out. And he had me do the drunk test, and he was like, and then he had me do the and then he's like, he didn't believe me there, so he's had me do the breathalyzer, and I was
Holy
fine.
shit.
And he was like, well, that's you. He's like, well, you must understand why I pulled you over. I was like, I didn't know you pulled me over because I was already parked, guy.
Goddamn cis lords.
Fucking cis lord.
They're the worst.
He was the worst. So then I was like, fucking cool. I was like, so what's up? Am I being detained? We good? Everything happy? And he was like, fuck it. He was like, get your license. He's like, get your address fixed.
Of course.
Because my address was wrong because I lived there.
They always got to leave you with that. It was the one thing you did wrong. So like this is why.
He needed to have the win. And I was like, yeah, I'll get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I never got it fixed.
Real quick, we got to go over questions because I'm gonna forget. Tikel, there's one here for Alkali. I'm gonna wait for him, and maybe we'll just answer that next time. But feel free to submit another one for next time as well. But I'm guessing you would want his answer on that. But Regda asks, what kink do you think hasn't existed yet, and how long would it take for it to exist after you said it out loud? Now I'm gonna go with like, I bet someone's gonna get a kink for watching NFTs fail. It's like watching them crash. Like, oh yeah.
It's like oh my god. So the idea of like a Findom, but it's all through NFT lens.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, there it goes. Oh, so many.
It's like oh my god. Right, it's all like, oh my god. Yeah, invest all my money in monkeys. Oh my god. I'm losing everything.
Oh shit, I'm losing it. Oh my god, my life savings.
Oh no. My wife left me because of this.
I shouldn't have listened to Joe Rogan. Oh no.
Oh god, I was so wrong.
So they're just getting into the idea of losing their ass on NFTs.
Now, how long do you think it'll be? How long do you think it'll be before you start seeing porn of people being like, "No, my NFTs squirt"?
Oh hell yeah, I hope so.
Oh
no,
gosh,
my NFTs
squirt. I don't know. I'm trying to think. God.
Yeah, for there to be a new kink, there has to be a new thing. That's why I kind of went with the NFT.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Like whenever I see something new, it's like that's a new kink.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a solid option. I would say a kink for
the pump and dump. Yes, Coda.
The pump and dump. God, I'm at a loss. I know so many kinks.
Oh shit! You could, like, I know them all.
I know so many, and I'm like, I knew a guy that was into that. I can't say that.
Oh shit!
Well, that's basically just this.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to think.
It's like you can't reinvent the wheel. It's like a lot like comedy. We're all just like mixing shit we've already had, but like I guess you gotta go with like the new inventions and like what that creates.
I am going to be invented.
We can skip. It's okay. Pass.
I don't know. Something in
$1,000 sex pyramid.
The $1,000 sex pyramid.
And it's just a bunch of. It's bitch furniture. It's made out of bitches.
Is it bitch furniture?
It's a bitch furniture pyramid.
The bitch furniture pyramid.
I still want John M. Smith's bitch makers or whatever.
Bitch makers.
And they're just like, you know, guys in fancy suits with bitch furniture, all writhing.
My God. Writhing.
Like the background of Devil's Advocate with Keanu and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this is technically only recent, but I have seen a lot more mask porn.
What mask?
Yeah, like wearing your mask.
Oh,
like
okay.
Mask kinks. And I certainly think I certainly think wearing your mask or not wearing your mask is going to, in a couple of years, when a bunch of people whose sexual awakening started, in a couple of years, we're going to see a lot more like mask fix and wearing masks is like an aesthetic to like bleeds into it being sexy.
Maybe I can wear the mask of that, like the hidden magician who spoiled all those tricks and be like, yeah, get him.
Yeah. Well, like it'll be all like, whoa, you took your mask off in front of me.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I get that.
Well, like I said, I've already seen plenty of masks. I've seen plenty. Like I said, I have seen some mask porn.
Mask. It's the greatest power in the universe.
During 2020, late 2020, early 2021, when we started getting a little bit of random porn back, I was seeing like weird fucking weird porn titles that was like, bitch sucks your dick with a chin diaper, and I was like, what?
Oh no! It's fucking. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's the COVID mask thing. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's the aesthetic.
Yeah. I haven't seen porn of two people fucking with COVID masks on. It's, gotta be safe.
Yeah. Gotta be COVID safe.
Gotta be
COVID compliant.
Oh, you're right. That's totally gonna be a thing.
I'm certainly gonna see more of it. I'm certain it's already been a thing to some degree. There's a whole. So there's certainly a mask culture. Like I've seen plenty of like anime where masks have become like masks are an aesthetic in a lot of anime and just in general in a lot of
social
other places,
distancing. Sorry.
God
damn it.
6 feet more like
69. 6.9 feet.
6 feet in you.
Right.
You're saying you have a 6-foot dick? Yeah, dude. That's
6-foot dick.
Normally large. That's comedically large. Well, yeah, but like it's bigger, and it's like but like at that point it's just silly. You hit a threshold into slightly hyper, and like that's cool for some people. I'm just saying, like, not for like the cis lord energy is not.
That cis lord energy.
6 feet's just absurd. That's the length of me.
Quick station.
You could coil that.
Quick station identification. Thanks to our patrons again. We will be back on Monday with Multiplayer Monday tomorrow at 7 Central. Probably playing more riff tracks, I believe, and Comedy Bun. Check her out at her YouTube channel, please. She does awesome cartoons.
Aww.
The Grind
I'm
Cove.
Flattered. Yeah, at the Grind Cove.
At the Grind
We'll
Cove.
have a Grind Cove time.
How did you come up with the Grind Cove, or settle on that?
Oh, the name itself?
Yeah.
That was actually technically just the like idea, like that was the project name.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that'll be the placeholder.
Until
I come up with like a good name. But I was like, it'll be a placeholder until I come up with a good name. And then I would write around it and stuff like that. And then it was just like enough people were like, I mean, I think it's a good enough name. Like, I like it. And I'm just like, okay. Like I said, I never could think of a better name for it.
It does happen.
I'm like, right? Like every other name that's the other thing. I don't like all the episode titles and stuff. I name after I finish writing them. The name in general for me is always the last thing I come up with.
That's fair.
So when I was the idea of like naming a whole series, it's like, well, I haven't fucking finished the series yet, so I can't. It was harder for me to like comprehend what a good name would be. And all I knew was a lot of the themes were around. I knew that some of the core themes were structured around the idea of Chris being queer, well, just Chris and her queer friends growing up in this like dying town because it's an old, like I said, it's an they used to have a coal mine, but it's dried up now, and there's a huge issue there with like I said, it's this dying energy town. A lot of people probably relate to it, but it's the idea of just kind of growing up in this dying Midwest town. And actually maintaining a sense of actually maintaining true hope in the face of that. And like in a, and again, kind of, you know, towing that line of like, you can't, again, it's that, how do you have hope without putting your head in the sand and all these sorts of ideas. And so I called it, and so I was like, well, Grind, it's a cove because it's on a, it's technically, you know, it's a port town. And so I'm like, well, it was like a grind because they grinded away the mountain and it's grind culture and the rise and grind. And so it was kind of like on the nose a little bit, but again, it was supposed to just be the project title for me, but then people liked it. So I was like, all right, well,
awesome.
Subtleties of sometimes food.
We should finish this last question from Benny, who asks, what is the strangest thing that you've ever had in your refrigerator? Oh boy, that's a hard one.
Probably 4 2-liter bottles of fake cum. Sure. That probably isn't the real. It's probably not the correct.
Is it at
answer,
least lube fake cum, or is it like just, you know, it's just straight up fake cum?
Straight up fake cum, as in like what you would use for like a porn shoot.
That's amazing.
It could also work as lube. I mean, there's no other reason you couldn't use it as lube.
Yeah.
It's water based. It's the same stuff it's actually the same powder that they used in the Ghostbusters. You just dye it green and you get the slime.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's the industry standard for fake cum. I made a bit for a movie, where like this weird movie in high school with a bunch of friends, and like the whole idea was like there was this talking head thing, and we had this whole bit where it was like, yeah, Johnny's pretty cool, he's a decent roommate, he just keeps coming on the counter in the kitchen, and then like we just made a fucking pile of fake cum and like splattered it all over this kitchen.
Oh my god.
And that was the absurdity of it. Again, it's a very dumb joke, but again, we're high school students, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think you got me beat out there. I can't think of anything like wacky I've had in the fridge.
Yeah.
We used to have what do you call they used to scare the shit out of my mom. Was it my mom? They always used to put like a mannequin head in like random places and like scare the shit out of her. I think they
that's pretty fire.
It's pretty fire.
My I don't know how my friend got a hold of this, but he got a hold of like a cutout of Katniss for the Hunger Games at the time, and like from Subway. And again, I have no idea how he got a hold of this because he's never stepped foot in a Subway. I do not know how he got it, but he had it, and he told no one that he got it, not even like his wife, like no one. He told no one that he had this, and so he put it in the bathroom and put it behind the shower curtain, and specifically pulled the shower curtain just open enough to where if you are peeing into the toilet, in your peripheral vision, you have the silhouette of a person.
Yeah,
and so it was consistently everyone would be taking a leak, and then you'd peek and be like, "Oh God!" And it's just Katniss staring at you taking a piss.
That's
like,
amazing. That's fantastic.
It was very well done.
That's awesome. Takel did mention we have a question from last time we didn't get the answer, which we'll do now. Takel asked, what product will become the next inexplicable trans icon after Blaha? So, Trans Shark, which is over here.
After Blaha, what's the next trans?
All right. This is the best. Every trans person should have a blaha. They should just give that shit. But
it comes with your HRT.
It does. It does. It should come with your HRT. You need to hug that shit.
HRT kit.
Let me think.
Coloring book.
Coloring book.
Books.
How about
Coloring
gritty?
books.
No.
What?
Gritty.
Gritty.
No, I'm trying to think. What would be a good trans icon? Honestly,
trans icon.
It's kind of hard to assign that to something, but that's what we do anyway. That's what happened to Blaha. She's like, fuck it.
Yeah, well, yeah. You just take it. You take back the night, and it becomes sort of a thing.
That's awesome, Sasha.
Damn, Sasha.
Yeah, you are the old guard, if you will. I don't want to say old, but you are awesome. Trans icons, Transformers, yeah, a little bit.
What's the next transaction?
Paw Patrol, fuck it. No, I don't know.
Paw Patrol? Yeah, I mean,
we have to make up for one of them being a cop.
I gotta make up for one of them being a cop.
And then the cop
I do love that
like,
the Paw Patrol is just village people for baby furs, and it makes me giggle every time.
Wait, what?
I do love that Paw Patrol is just village people for fucking Bluey. Bluey's pretty accurate in its own way.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Is Bluey the
Polly Pocket? Yeah, okay, I'm into that.
Polly Pocket? Yeah.
Polly Pocket. Let's do that.
I like that. I like Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket is trans. You have
Fucking
to
Tez
deal
got
with it
it.
now.
Polly Pocket's trans.
Well, someone sent me Trans Barbie, and I'm like, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Trans Barbie article. You sent that to me.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to how Trans Barbie's gonna work
In the multiverse, it's just like fucking.
Trans Barbie will be fine in the narrative of the Barbie, like cinematic universe.
Universe.
It'll work, like, because it'll just be a character, and they'll be like, I'm Barbie, and I'm trans, and I'm cool. But like
oh, I'm Brooklyn Barbie, and I'm Malibu Barbie.
Yeah, like Brooklyn and Malibu. But like, I honestly should just like, I want to buy a trans Barbie doll to like see what they did. Like, does it have a dick? Because like normal Barbie doesn't have a dick. They're all nulls.
Right.
So then is it just the normal Barbie form and you're just saying she's trans? And I'm like, I mean, okay, that works too. But like, how are they towing that line between this idea of like, should you pass? Should you not pass? All these different like I said, all these little like hurdles and hoops and like ways to properly represent and these sorts of things. And so it's like, I'm just curious about, I want to see what they did with I want to see the actual product and how they addressed it, I guess, just mostly out of curiosity, morbid curiosity, mostly.
I think Trans Barbie would be, well, they could still be named Barbie if they want to be. But
yeah, Trans Barbie, sure, there could still be a Barbie, non-binary,
non-barbnary,
a non-binary
Barbie.
Non-binary Barbie, I want those to connect. I want those dots to connect, but they won't.
And be Barbie. She's sick of your shit.
That's all the off-brand. That's what the off-brand. That's what all the off-brand fucking Barbie clones are called. And they're NBs. They're non-Barbies.
Non-Barbie.
You got one of those NB bitches.
Oh, these fucking NBs. What? Non-Barbies. Oh, okay. That's what we call them here.
That's what we call them here. That's what we call. That's
fucking
what we
Polly
call
Parkinson
Makeup
NB.
Tracy.
She's a non-Barbie.
Yeah. That's what we call Makeup Tracy and.
I can't remember ready to knock off Barbies.
A Barbie, like a-gendered.
American Girl. She's a fucking NB.
She's a fucking NB.
She's a
non-Barbie bitch.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
So
American Girl. Is there an I wonder if there's a trans American Girl doll. Probably not.
I doubt it.
Willing to wager not, but maybe. Because they all, I mean, I love reading some fucking American Girl like fucking box art, because that shit. Somebody fucking, it's always like one motherfucker that like wanted to be a writer but failed to be a writer but somehow wound up there, and then they just fucking decide to put their whole goddamn, like they write their fucking magnum opus on the back and like, this character, this American Girl doll is my canvas.
Oh, absolutely. You have to sell a story. You have to fucking. You gotta sell that shit. You gotta, like, that is how capitalism works. You'd be like, this girl came from a salt mine. Like, whoa!
A salt mine? Right?
Holy shit! That's why her hands are all rough. What?
Whoa! Yeah, but like I said, I've like sat down and just like been on the American Girl wiki and like read American Girl plot lines. I'm like, God damn! These bitches been through some shit.
This American girl survived the Chernobyl disaster and then immigrated to America, where she loves America because they never let that shit happen.
Nope.
Nope, never.
Nope.
She moved to 3 Mile Island.
3 Mile Island. Oh.
This was her name's 3 Miley.
Oh yeah, 3 Miley.
Hey, it's 3 Miley. She glows in the dark.
She glows. God damn it, Zan.
3 Miley, you know.
3 Miley.
I want American Girls now that are just like kind of like the, what was it? Like not Cabbage Patch. What was it? Garbage Pail Kids we had?
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids. The weird parody. That was a weird one.
Don't take away my guns, Cheryl. That's
Miley Cyrus.
That's the name of one. She's got 2 guns on her hand. She's got a little bit of mustache because of all the testosterone, obviously.
Yeah, all the testosterone.
All the testosterone from the guns.
Absolutely. I mean, she's holding 2 guns.
Yeah. She's like, I can't help it. Oh, thank you, Demon.
Thank you.
We
she
tried.
comes with a little blue pill.
She comes with a blue pill.
And divorce papers that she refuses to sign.
Oh my god.
I want to see that kid. I want to see that commercial now where it's like her and she's like, I'm not signing those papers, bitch.
It's divorcing Diana.
You're not getting my money, whore.
Please tell me it comes with that. What, like, maybe like outside of the box? Like it's always like, you know, fucking with her.
Oh my god.
Just with a bottle of booze. I'm not signing those goddamn papers.
I'm not signing those damn papers. You can't make me.
Chernobyl, Charlotte, yeah.
Chernobyl, Charlotte.
Oh, hey, Kiev. Mega Hat Mary Sue. God damn it.
Damn, Tez. Yeah. Way better.
Fuck.
MAGA Hat Mary Sue. This is my right.
My right. We're storming the Capitol. Like, whoa. This American Girl's fucking crazy.
American Patriot, more like it.
Oh. Little Casey QAnon.
Little Casey QAnon.
Oh. She reads too much on the wrong subreddits. She's got a little computer that comes with her. Like, oh my god, you hear this shit?
Did you hear this shit? She has fun phrases. She's one of the. She
pull it out. Did you hear this shit?
Oh my god, the pedophile crew is trying to steal everyone's guns.
Oh, little Casey QAnon going on again.
It's like, I'm kind of mad at how cute little Casey QAnon is as a name. Like, I'm little Casey QAnon. Like, it's a cute name. It's very cute.
I'm little Casey QAnon. I'm Chris Jericho's wife.
I'm Chris Jericho's wife. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of one, but I can't. Great replacement. Damn it.
Great replacement, Gretel.
Okay, great replacement, Girdle.
Gretel, yeah, I don't know.
Gretel. Gertrude.
It's like Gertrude is good. Christian fascist Christina. These American girls are really scaring me.
Debbie Deep State. Debbie Deep State brings you in. Debbie Deep State is fucking perfect.
She's like, you pull her thing. Hillary Clinton's a lizard. What? Debbie,
Whoa,
what are you talking about?
Oh, Debbie Deep State's great.
And she's got like Kool-Aid.
She's got Kool-Aid with her.
He said, she's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yep. You pull one of her, it says, "Wake up, sheeple."
Wake up, sheeple.
We all know the Earth is flat because of Jews.
Oh,
Whoa, Debbie
Flat
Deep
Earth
State.
Fran, why?
Flat Earth Fran.
Fran, come on.
Flat Earth Franny, what are you doing?
Oh, the American Girl
The real
Conference got way weirder.
We're taking the whole company in a new direction with our brand new line.
Stuff your pronouns. It's American Girls time. Like, holy shit, here they come.
Oh shit, it's Turf Terra.
Turf Terra.
If you don't bleed, you're not a woman.
Oh,
No,
Turf Terra.
Talk to me when you bleed, bitch.
I'm dilating. I bleed all the time. Shut the fuck up, babe. I'm kidding.
My cervix is my womanhood.
Oh, fuck.
They just want to invade our space.
Oh, man. When it has to be a doctor. Be like, what do you call it?
Gatekeeping.
Gatekeeper, yeah.
Gatekeeping Grenda.
I like gatekeeping Grenda. Info World Wars Irene. Oh my God, Briggs.
InfoWars Irene.
Oh shit. She's got all sorts of supplements. She comes with krill. Like, this is good for your memory.
She just comes with a pile of fucking supplements.
Yes.
All of her accessories are just fucking bags and bags. This is protein powder. It'll make you an alpha.
Put this gun in your hand. No, that actually works, Greta.
Oh shit, Greta.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh. God damn it.
We have other things to do. I have to pick names out of a cup before we just have the whole American Girl Conference.
Can we just put a bunch of these names in a cup?
Oh no, we're not gonna turn them into American Girls.
Fair enough. Tupperware Tammy.
Holy shit. Oh, let's see. Family Values Fran.
Values Fran.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Okay. So those who I gotta check my levels.
Liberal Lisa.
It's not a good time for Liberal Lisa.
No, I just think we need to reach across the aisle. Liberal Lisa.
Oh, Liberal Lisa. She'll never learn.
She thinks so.
Oh, all right. So those who I gotta see here real quick. Yes. Shout outs. That's what we're picking right now. For those who do the 3L level, we get to pick from the cup, and we're slowly going through them. So, shout outs. I wonder who is next.
Yeah.
All right. And the next one is
Blues.
Silver Gatomon. Woo! What kind of American girl would Silver Gatomon be? Okay, no, I'm not going to do that to them.
What kind of American girl would Silver Gatomon be?
No, we love Silver Gatomon for their recording of panels and stuff.
Absolutely. They are an unsung... they
Unsung
are a
hero.
true hero. Absolutely a backbone.
Mm-hmm. And shout out... I'm just thinking, Silver Gatomon, what haven't we done with them? God damn it, Takel!
Constitutional Crisis Carrie.
Constitutional Crisis Carrie? Jesus Christ. But on to Silver Gatomon. I'm trying to think of something we could do with there. We did a movie before.
Yeah, we were doing movies before. Like, what would their movies be?
I got a better idea. Let's do action figures.
Okay, what is
Because
Silver
we're on a lot
Gatamon's?
action figure.
Okay,
kick.
so what is Silver Gatamon's action figure like?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Obviously, you got the camera.
yeah, obviously got the camera. Obviously a Gatomon. So
Yeah.
yeah. If that's the
can't go to-
case, does Silver Gatomon evolve and digivolve into Silver Angelwomon?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, they did.
Once they get enough subscribers.
Is that how that? Yeah, that would go.
That's how that works.
How that
No,
would work.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. The Digimon universe. Don't you need like a special coin or like? Is it just like
Coin.
when you love your Digimon?
I don't
enough?
know what piece of fucking plastic is it that you need to digivolve?
Right?
What thing is sold separately that makes you digivolve? I forget. Yes, it is the Digivice and the love of your tamer, child,
course.
friend, partner.
Or if you want to Digivolve in real life,
Friendship.
you just need that and HRT. No.
Yeah, you need that and two signed pieces
Two
of
signed
paper.
papers.
Yeah, Gatomon Silver and Gold edition. Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, he would come with a capture card for his camera.
Good call.
A tripod would be an accessory.
Yeah. Editing setup.
Editing bay sold separately, 100%. That would be sold. That would be the Silver Gatomon editing bay.
Yeah.
Now your Silver Gatomon can, and then
Edit
you'd also
all
have
that
like
shit.
the right, and then you'd have like the that would be awesome. I wish capitalism wasn't evil.
Oh, congratulations, Kiev. Sorry, I just wanted to say.
Oh fuck yeah, do it up.
Hell yeah.
Fucking live your dream.
Fuck yeah. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Fucking kill
I know
it.
I know it's a stupid saying, but it's true.
Fucking be unapologetically you. 20 fucking 1,000%.
Well, we love you, and like, yeah,
It makes everything better.
yeah, seriously. Like, if they don't accept you, that you shouldn't be caring about their opinion. And I know there's a danger thing to it, but god damn it, hopefully, we all of us furries got each other's backs. Definitely, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember? I was telling you about this when we were at BLFC last year, or when I was like getting mildly gatekeeped by a fucking gambling ant.
Gambling
going
ant?
Yeah, by the gambling
Gambling
ant in the
Gretel was
bathroom.
being an American girl towards you.
She was being an American girl towards me, and she was all like, "Are you sure you're in the right bathroom?" And I thought, I was so fucked up. I genuinely thought she was just like checking on me, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, then I started peeing, and then as I was peeing, I was like, oh, that bitch was trying to gatekeep me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bitch, do you realize you're at a furry convention right now? What? I was like, pick your battles. So I'm like, I'd be like, bitch, I don't know that blue dog over there, like at all. But if I was like, but if I said like, help, this woman's trying to gatekeep my gender, that blue
Right.
dog over there would kick your ass so fast.
Right? And now,
I'm like,
oh,
not the time, girl.
now I got the problem where I get clocked as mask, and I don't know whether like which bathroom to go in to get the least amount of shit. Like, do I go into the guys' bathroom and have to deal with doing the sound of vagina pee? Or,
Sound of vagina pee.
or just coming out of the sound like, yep, I belong here. Fuck y'all, Karens. You
Yeah,
know,
fuck
which
all the
one do you
kids.
deal with?
And again, it's a
Choose your
damned if
destiny.
you do, damned if you don't.
Right? Yeah. And that's why I love gender neutral bathrooms.
Right?
When they're there.
Right.
Oh
my
fuck
God.
yeah, all gender bathrooms, really.
The first
I
time
did get a
went
haircut. I chopped the sides and back, so I'm still
The
figuring out
first
what to do
time-
on top. I need my gay hairstylist to figure out what to do exactly everything with that. But for now, I'm digging the Zorg look.
It works. Absolutely. I remember the first time I went into my first actual like going into a girl bathroom experience was memorable. I've told the story at least on I think the Drag It show at some point, but basically I went into the bathroom and like I had just dyed my hair pink, and this little girl came up to me, and she was like, "Pink hair, I have pink hair too." And we were like bonding over pink hair, and it was cute and fun and shit. And I was like, "Oh, this is fun." And then I went into the bathroom, and then I sat down, and I started peeing, and then the little girl started like fucking peering through the door and was like wanting to keep talking to me about my pink hair, and I was like, no, please. And then I hear from the stall next to me going, "Savannah, leave that poor girl alone. She's just trying to use the bathroom."
Aw, good.
And then she was all like, "But we were talking, but she has pink hair too, Mom." And then she was all like, "How'd you like it if someone's trying to watch you pee?" And I'm just kind of like, "I just wanted to go pee."
Oh.
This is so confusing.
Oh man. B, I'm not gonna lie, I went to Supercuts because I was like, fuck it, I need a haircut. It's like
shit.
Yeah, right? I'm just like, I just gotta throw my destiny to the wind and toss this and just trust this rando person. I don't know. And be like, hey, this is what I want. Just don't trust the top, just get and she did, so you know.
Thank
Not
you for
bad.
the carrots, Purple Kitty. It's very nice of you. If maybe a bit racist. Just assuming I like carrots, even though I do. But
Oh yeah, Demon, you do you, you know? It's all good.
yeah, I remember one time my friend was going on a snack run while we were gaming, and he was like, "I'm gonna go do a snack run. What does everyone want?" And then people were like, "Pizza rolls, blah 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 blah." And I genuinely, not even doing like a bit, I was like, "I kind of just want a big ass head of lettuce. Could you give me like a big ass head of lettuce?" And they were like, "Just like a head of." I'm like, "Yeah, do it." And then they did, and then I just fucking ate that thing like a fat fucking apple all night.
Oh.
And that was one of the most rabbit things I ever did without thinking
It's one of the, you just gotta go into someone's garden and just eat someone's shit. Just right off the fucking lettuce and everything. Nom, 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 nom.
I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here!
Get out!" He's chasing me away with a broom. I'm like, you can't catch me.
That's right.
Billy Joel, what are you doing back here?
Billy Joel, what are you doing? Billy Joel, polygamy's illegal here. Noshing on your wives.
Billy Joel, you can't be licking on your wives. Polygamy's illegal.
People have no idea what we're talking about.
No. I'm going to try to explain it very briefly.
Okay,
I don't know how this happened, but one time Xan and I were very stoned. I know that part happened.
Imagine that.
Yeah, crazy. But we were talking about the concept because it was, again, I don't know how the song became that, but it was licking on his wives outside the Tasty Freeze. And so then it was the idea of an overworked Tasty Freeze employee who has to like, who's yelling at a feral Billy Joel who's just licking women in like the back alley.
Licking his wives, his multiple wives.
Yeah, he's licking all of his multiple wives. Too much lettuce is bad for bunnies because it still has a lot of sugar for it. You mostly want to feed bunnies alfalfa. But, like, I'm a pretty big bunny, so I can handle a head of lettuce.
Fair. But yeah, Billy Joel looking at his wives.
Outside yeah, it was like, "Billy Joel, you get out of here!" He's got, like, the broom. And
Polygamy's illegal out here. You go get...
Yeah. Billy Joel, you don't matter what you say, polygamy's legal. You can't have multiple wives. Get out of here. You go on, you get.
And he's just like, yup.
And he fucking feral runs off.
Yeah.
Damn Billy Joel all the time.
Being Billy Joel. He does crazy things. It's true. All right.
Yeah, the wives are Jack and Diane. They're just like...
Jackie and Diane, you get it. Little Diddy Bottom.
Yeah.
All right. And up next is Seal. Thank you so much, Seal, in the shout-outs. Oh, man. I'm not going to say Kiss from a Rose because it's too easy, but I already did.
Kiss from a Rose.
That would play when you open up there.
Oh, what is Seal's action figure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if they are a seal or if that's just their name. So like, I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Much.
It's a hard one to work with.
Yeah.
Also, you'll get there, Slippery Stallion, if you want to.
Yeah.
It's not about being cool or not. polygamy can be for everyone.
It's just fucking time management.
It's just whatever you're feeling.
Like, yeah.
Also, probably a lot of dealing with potential abandonment issues. But, you know,
Yeah.
whatever you gotta do. Certainly. But it's not about being cool. Because you could
Nah.
be cool and monogamous.
You're always
That sounded
cool.
so gay.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
a better way to put it. You're always cool. It
You're always
doesn't matter
cool.
how many wives you have.
That's like armchair Buddhism for you. You're cool always.
You're cool no matter what. Jesus thinks you're cool.
Nah, Jesus doesn't think you're cool.
No, Jesus thinks you're fucking cool.
Jesus is like, you better join my club or you're not fucking cool.
Jesus is all no, fucking Jesus would have been cool with him. It's his weird fucking groupies that aren't.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the
Jesus is
other
pretty
thing.
chill. Although
I'm
he's got
almost positive Jesus was a weird neurodivergent queer. Just like, be cool, and then
nail
a
to a
bunch of
cross. Yeah, I
people-
got you. Seal.
Nail to the cross. What is the seal doll?
So seal also comes with magic seals, which open up. Hear me out. They're the final seals to the fucking the apocalypse. It's pretty crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so seal is actually like a seal is a gatekeeper in the sense that
He's a gatekeeper.
seal is the gatekeeper.
Holy shit! Is Doctor Strange a gatekeeper?
He is quite literally a gatekeeper. It's his official title.
He's like, nope, you don't get to go in.
No, you don't. Nope. Do you have two forms of Do you have two forms of identification, and have you been living as your preferred identity?
Oh
for
my
at least
god!
a year before you're going to traverse multiverses.
God damn it!
The apocalypse. It's coming.
Sorry,
for
I'm
you.
not too good at the coming up stuff for y'all names. But
No.
I try my
No.
best.
Again, I think it works. I like the idea of it being because it would be like the be like a magical girl, or like it'd be like a magical girl figurine or something where you'd come
American
with like
Girl?
or like coming with the Chaos Emeralds or something, you know.
The Chaos Emeralds, yes.
So like Seal would come with one of the Chaos Emeralds, but then you'd have to buy you'd have to buy Seal Team 6 and all the 6 members
Whoa.
of Seal Team 6 to also come with one. Each one of them would come with one of the Chaos Emeralds.
I like it.
And if you got all 6 of them, you could put them in the little slots in the SEAL Team 6 clubhouse add-on, and it would unlock a secret door.
Whoa!
And
I
inside
like
the
it.
secret door is a sticker.
No. You get all the seals from SEAL Team 6. It opens up a portal like right to Bin Laden's hideout.
Right to Bin Laden's hideout.
Right back, and they're like, what are you doing here? We already killed him.
What are you doing? Oh, no. He respawned.
That's right. They brought him back
Yeah.
because the
It's a
woke
really-
mob made it happen. Okay.
Yeah. The woke mob did it.
And the last one is Deadly Kitten. Oh, well, that action figure speaks for itself because when you open it, you fucking die. It's the
that action
Chucky
fig-
of kitty action figures.
It's
Literally called Deadly Kitten.
well, no. The thing is, it's an assassin kitty.
Whoa.
Like it's like a little assassin ninja kitty. It's basically one of the Ninja Turtle figures that got added in for the girls. And so like the idea is because like I said what's her name? What was Girl Turtle with turtle tits? What was her name?
Oh, Venus. Because
Venus de
they
Milo.
couldn't
Yeah.
think of any women artists to name her after.
Yeah. So Venus de Milo didn't work out, so they added a girl cat assassin. And so she's kitty assassin, and she
Yes, Seamus.
yeah.
Army
and
of
so she comes-
Furbies. I dig it.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it. Oh my god. We only have less than 15 minutes left. Is that right?
Is that I
Shit
don't
has
know how long did these
flown.
go? I've never asked you how long these go. I just keep talking to you.
Yeah, 11:30 to 2. No, I love them.
Okay.
Yeah, I love talking to you too. It's like, oh, I was like looking up, like I can't believe we're so close.
Right.
I know we're getting
2.5
close when I have to
hours.
piss my brains out.
Oh yeah, piss your pants. Do it on stream.
I'm not
Do
gonna
it.
piss my pants, Chris. That is not how we end the stream. I know
It's
that like that would be
apparently how we
perfect because like, oh, it's a stream on stream. Because no,
It's a stream on stream. Do it. Piss your pants. Do it.
Piss your pants.
Again. Fucking do it. It's the best.
no.
It's the best feeling ever. Fucking let it go. Be like that one
That is
bitch
not
and
what the
let it
song is
go.
about. All right.
Yeah, it is. She's peeing her pants.
It's about pissing your pants. Let it go. Let it flow.
Well, yeah. What do you think's happening? She's pissing her pants everywhere.
With
Yeah,
real
with
vagina
real
pee
vagina
sound-
pee
You
sound
get it, Taz.
effects.
You laugh, but it sounds different.
It
I'm gonna
sounds well. Wow. I don't know. The weird. I am an absolute enabler. I will. Anyone in stream right now, piss your pants. Do it. Fucking do it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh my god.
It's whatever. Who cares? Pee your pants. It's your life.
It doesn't matter. You're right. You can just watch that shit. But like, I'm not gonna piss. I feel
You
no.
you are the master of your own destiny.
It's like this is a personal freedom thing. Piss your
Yeah,
pants for
fucking-
America.
Piss your pants. Fucking ain't nobody gonna tell you how you can't be governed. You are ungovernable. Be ungovernable. Piss your pants.
It's gotta be ungovernable Maggie or some shit. She just pisses her pants.
Ungovernable.
That's the American doll.
That's what Chris's doll comes with. It's
Oh
ungovernable.
shit.
Ungovernable ungovernable Christine. I piss
Yeah.
my pants.
You're not the boss of me. Piss.
You're not the boss of me.
And she like maintains eye contact as you piss.
Yeah. Her eyes never close.
That was the weirdest shit when my nurse was just like fucking watching me pee. Cause she had to make sure I had peed.
Yeah, she had to make sure you peed. And you're like, I think I'm gonna die. I think that's what a predator does.
Right? This is what a predator does. And she goes, wow. And she, oh shit. She's an American
shit.
girl in disguise. She's here to kill me.
She's an American girl in disguise. Ha!
Oh. Yeah, nurses are pretty awesome. Honestly, Sepri, you're right. They have seen everything.
Sasa, you go back into that toilet, you get the pee out of that toilet, and you put it in your pants.
Oh my god. You put it in your pants? No.
Put that pee in your pants right now.
Yeah, Seamus, good idea. Next work meeting, just stand up, stare your boss in the eyes, and piss your pants.
It is
It
called
shows
a power
you-
move.
It shows them that
Absolutely
you are in
viable.
control of your life. You are controlling your narrative.
Yeah, you are asserting dominance. There is
That's right.
nothing more powerful than pissing your pants and you not like being
Affected
like,
by
like,
it.
Yeah, you're like, what's up?
Oh god. All right, we got less than 10 minutes left or something like that. I can't see. Whatever you want to ask in chat, we'll answer. And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll continue my
To piss your pants.
And I'll continue my holy crusade to get Xan to pee her pants on stream
Oh my god.
every day.
Every day. It's gonna that may be a Patreon level.
It's a Patreon level is. I like the idea that if somebody donates enough money,
I will piss my pants.
I will piss my pants.
I don't
What's
think I
that-
could do it.
What's the price for a donation to make you pee your pants?
That's a good question.
What is your soul worth?
It's a good question because like
In all actuality, that would truly taint the process because then you'd be doing it. You wouldn't be You would be governable again. You'd be adhering to
right?
monetary value. The point of pissing your pants is the freedom of it.
The ungovernable.
You have to be ungovernable when you piss your pants. Otherwise, you're just peeing your pants for money.
You're just like anarchy.
Where's the love in that?
NRP.
NRP.
It's like anarchy with P.
Now that's a good fucking now that's an American Girl doll spin-off, the Golden Shower Pals.
Holy shit. The Golden Shower Pals, is that who Trump was with in that video?
God damn it.
Oh,
Congrats.
fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching Jedi. Now I just want to see if there's any more gay queerness to like outing the Jedi.
Chocolate work and spilling it on my pants.
Because they all gotta go into hiding now.
Because there was no cleaning that shit. I mean, yeah, that's fair, Seamus. That's a way to live your life. Yeah, you can get out of work because like I don't have any clean pants, but also, whatever, live your life.
I hate it when I get some like water on your pants that looks like you pissed your pants. I'm like,
yeah,
God damn
so
it!
You don't even. Yeah, because then you don't even get the fun of pissing your pants, but then
Right.
you have to deal with the repercussions of your pissed pants.
You get it, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
I respect that. It's
Yeah.
a struggle.
It's the worst.
It's just the worst possible
It's just the
thing.
worst. It's funny, like now that I
Oh,
actually
it's
care
so
about my appearance,
terrible.
kinda. I'm like getting colorful clothes and like not dark all the time, and so I'm like, oh God damn it, I got a stain, you know.
God damn it, yeah.
Gotta
I get
change the
that.
shit. White clothes are the fucking worst. Like,
Oh yeah, don't wear any white clothes. Oh,
I agree.
God, the pit stains are so real on white clothes. It is the amount of bros I
look,
saw.
if you piss your pants on a regular basis.
Wait, why am I sus? What'd I do?
Yeah, right?
I'm just trying to help people live their lives freely.
She's just an American girl. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just an American girl.
what would Chris's American girl have with it?
Well, no, it just comes with pissed pants.
It just pisses its pants.
It has piss in its pants action. I don't know. Honestly, it would come with a hat, a backpack, and like
There you go.
probably like I don't know, cards or like a Beyblade or some dumb shit.
A babe.
Wet pants, Wendy.
Maybe some weed. No, I don't
Oh, it
know.
would come with my ball. I like my ball a lot. It's a good
Oh,
ball.
nice. You got a ball.
Yeah, I showed you the ball. I
Yeah,
talked
of
about
course.
It. Yeah, it's a good ball. It's a fucking quality ass killer
Good
ball.
fucking ball.
It's a good fucking. It was worth being a pimp for the night.
The weirdest shit ever.
It's such a good night. That was such.
How'd you get that ball? I was a pimp. Wow,
pimp.
little girl. That's an interesting story.
How'd you get that ball? I was a pimp.
Exactly. Don't ask questions.
I had to make a John leave because he wouldn't take the hint.
How'd you get that ball? Are you a cop?
Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Yeah, which isn't true, by the way. I believe they can lie about that.
They can
It's
lie
not-
about it.
they're not like a
It's
genie.
not true. No, but it's the best. It's the funniest fucking question on the planet because it has this whole "you got me" energy to it, where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I am. Whoa,
It's
you
not like
got me.
they're not like vampires where you have to invite them
Yeah.
in.
Well, yeah, it's like fucking Swiper from Dora, where he's like, "Swiper, no swiping, swipe," and he's like, "Oh,
man.
So he walks up.
Are
He's
you
like,
a
"Hey,
cop?"
where are the drugs at? Hey, are you a cop?" Oh man! And he fucking leaves.
That'd be amazing. He rips off his mustache and it's a real mustache.
Yeah, he rips off his mustache and there's just a new mustache. Oh my god. Oh man!
Oh man.
You got me.
Oh, such
You
a bummer
cop?
that cops have their own pride flags now.
Yeah.
I see so many
line.
thin blue line shits around here. It makes me.
I will give it. Okay,
Sick.
so there was a guy who had a thin blue line flag outside of his like house, right? Like a while ago. And I
Snitching
drive
us.
by it every day, and I'm like, oh, that's sad. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But then one day I was like a Saturday, and I was driving past it, and that fucking front yard, and where that thin blue line flag was, straight up was like demolished. Someone drove their car into that guy's
Whoa.
house, and took out that whole wall. And I was just like, that's good. I hope he didn't get caught.
Real quick, I don't know if I told you this. There's someone down the road. It's not just a regular thin blue line flag. It's also got an orange and green or something. Like, I had to look it up what the fuck this was. One of them's for, like, I think firemen or whatever. But the other one's, like, for, like, the super duper Secret Service. Like, whoa, this is a fantasy flag. This is amazing.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah,
It's
that's
for
the
the
one
X-Files or something.
Well, that's the weird, like, fucking even centrist among centrists that are like, I just think that civil servants are good.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like,
we
well-
should support civil servants no matter what.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's like I'd just be happier I'd be more happy if you were just angry and actually racist. Like, at least it wouldn't be like, at least there wouldn't be any pretending going on.
That's true.
Oh God, no, like just be racist at that point.
No. you don't like.
No.
Oh well, I guess it's like it's less subterfuge. I guess what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
Yeah.
it's the idea of like, if you're gonna be like, yeah. Again, it's this idea like you're fucking 2/3 of the way there. At the I'd respect you more if you were at least honest. You know.
Well, that's funny. We went through this shit with the goddamn. When I was
I still
growing up,
wouldn't
we went
like
through the
you.
same shit with the Confederate flag.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just
and
like
it's
our
still a good thing.
heritage.
Yeah, and it's still a thing. Like I said, if a Confederate guy was like, I like this flag because I'm racist, I'd be like, all right, I still don't like you, but like, all right. You know? You're not lying to me. Like, you're not lying on top of everything else.
Yeah. I think
Again,
Seamus just bombed our chat.
Oh.
Well, I thought it does stuff with the avatars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got excited with the SEAL Team 6 talk.
Yeah, I got too excited. They're trying to take us out.
Oh shit.
Everyone get down to the...
So
Don't worry, the cops will be here in an hour.
it's just about that time because I gotta pee.
You mean you're gonna do it
gonna
right
do it!
now?
No, I'm not
about that
gonna piss
time.
my pants on stream. We can talk about it. There's enough money in the hat. I might piss my
there's
pants
enough-
on stream.
I might piss my pants on stream. I will piss my pants right now for no reason. No money. I'll pay you to piss my pants on stream.
Oh my god. It's a good deal.
That's
All right,
pretty
thanks
good
guys.
deal.
Another shout out to our patrons. Check out Chris Comedy Bunny on her YouTube channel and on Twitter at Comedy Bun. Yeah,
It's not quite. My content isn't quite as P-centric.
not as
but-
P-centric.
No, it's there.
Oh,
but-
I know how it is. Because you'll laugh so much hard, you'll piss your
yeah,
pants.
you'll laugh so hard you'll piss your pants,
Oh,
and then you'll be freedom. You'll have
you'll be
freedom.
an American Girl.
Yeah, you'll be a real. You'll be an anarchist.
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 Anarchist. Yeah, I got it.
Anarchist.
I like it.
Being a real American girl.
Let's see if we can toss anyone. Ooh, Iggy's
American girl.
going with Mystery
see.
Dungeon. Let's
anyone.
raid
Ooh,
Iggy.
Iggy's- American girl.
Iggy's going. What do you think?
Biggity, biggity. Yeah, I
Iggy.
like Iggy.
Yeah, let's raid Iggy.
Iggy's a powerful person.
Everybody, we're gonna toss you over to Iggy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I've been
Yep,
Xanni.
yep.
This has been Chris.
Yep.
Alkali will be back on Wednesday. We'll be back for the regular brunch next
Golden
week.
shower, Glenda.
Golden shower, Glenda. Keep coming up with American Girls. Makes us happy.
Yeah, keep coming up with American girls.
All right. How do I do this? I'm gonna do the thing. Fuck. I lost it already. Where the fuck did I put my raid? It's over here. I fucked it up. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I didn't initiate the raid. That makes sense. Okay,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
We
Goodbye.
will see you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Be American girls. Be ungovernable.
Be ungovernable American Girls. Bye-bye.
And piss your pants.
Piss your pants.
Tell Iggy to piss his pants.
Should I say, Iggy, piss your pants?
Yeah, be like, Iggy, piss your pants.